Boom. Hey, I'm in. What's happening? Did I scare you? Let me know if I did or not. What's up, people? How are you all doing? Today we are back with yet another stream. This time with England again, because we all know how exciting these England games are. But we're back. We're back anyway. Dad will be joining me in a second. We just finished having a lovely steak dinner. Cooked by my dad. Just turn it down a bit so you can see it's a bit better. There we go. Lovely steak dinner cooked by my dad. So he's just clearing up now. So what's up, people? Welcome. Let's go. We have England versus Denmark. We get to see Kane, Eriksen, and Højbjerg in action today. How are we all doing, chat? Joe Lawson, I wonder if Mourinho has told Højbjerg not to tackle Kane. I would not be surprised if that was the case. I would not be surprised whatsoever. But let me know if you are watching this as a Danish fan or an England fan. Either way, make sure to leave a like on the stream. We've already kickstarted this with about 30-odd likes. So let's see how quickly we can get that up to 100, all right? Make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you're new because we do streams pretty much 2-3 times a week now. And thank you so much for 62,000 subscribers, guys. I really appreciate it. Kickoff is in about 13 minutes. 13 minutes. Jay Smithson, you've done an amazing job with this channel. Appreciate that. Thank you, man. Still a long way to go. Long way to go. Next up is the 100K, the big 100. Big 100K. That's the next landmark that I would love to hit by the end of the season if we have a massive season this year. So, yeah, man. Got a couple of Danish fans. Love that. Everyone's welcome here. If you're supporting Denmark, if you're supporting England, doesn't matter what. Whoever you support, let's just watch this football together and chill out. Yo, sorry, don't want England again, bro. Got a question. Do you think the Nations League should be scrapped? That is from Rob Patterson. I mean, I don't know about scrapped. I think what they've tried to do is make the international friendlies a little bit more interesting because we all know before that they were boring as anything when it was just friendlies and qualifiers because you would always end up playing the really crap teams in qualifiers, especially if you're England because you're kind of expected to go through. I think what the Nations League has done has allowed us to play some tougher teams. Like we never would have played Belgium in a qualifier, I feel, whereas now we're kind of playing them in this competition. So they're trying to make it something more than it should be. But then fans just get frustrated because it's the case of like you just want to watch these players do well for your club, not the country if it's not like a World Cup or Euros. So I don't think many people really enjoy international breaks regardless of the competition that it is. However, saying that, it has allowed us to have a break with our squad. So you got the likes of Bale coming back, so he didn't miss like 2 or 3 games because there's an international break and stuff. So you know what? I don't mind the Nations League. I don't mind it. It makes it a little bit more interesting than what the original friendlies would have been, just purely based that you're playing tougher teams than you would do beforehand. But it's still not that interesting. I feel like for me, international football is only interesting if it's a Euros or World Cup kind of thing. Because other than that, there's just no competition really. Like even these parts like Belgium. It was like Belgium, England. That should have been a massive game. No one looked like they were bothered. We played boring football and somehow won 2-1. Belgium didn't look too fussed. And then you look at the Wales game where there's supposed to be some nation rivalry there. I know it's only a friendly, but then it's like that was also like no one really cared, to be honest with you. So there's just not that heart and passion when it's not in a competition. Whereas at least with Spurs and like your domestic club, at least you can support them throughout the season because they're constantly competing in a top competition. Copa America is good. I quite like the Copa America, actually. Oh, Big Mike's coming in. This side. Let me go this way. Hazard or Kane? Kane all day long. Hazard's had the worst season of his life, eating too many paellas over in Spain. You do our days better, George, from Roger. Oh, that's nice.
Lovely.
It's a lovely message.
So all the internet people there?
I believe so. Well, we've got 109 people right now. Let me turn it down a little bit more.
Cool.
I'm a bit bright. Yeah, but how long we got now? 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Ooh,
Try to explain the Nations League. Okay.
good luck.
Do you have an hour? So, it all began on a lovely Tuesday evening. You do this every time. Just turn your phone down. Nations League is a glorified friendly competition. It's effectively a new way to determine ranking now, I believe. Obviously, apart from how you would do in the actual tournaments like the World Cup, Euros, etc. Effectively, Nations League is what everyone in Europe competes together. It's like a tier system. I think there's 4 tiers potentially.
Yeah,
I think there's 4 tiers. 1, 2, 3, potentially 4. I can't remember. Either way, the idea is there are tiers, and it's like a football league, so you can get relegated and promoted between the tiers.
Yep.
Within the tiers, you've got loads of different groups. So our group is Denmark, Belgium, and Czech Republic. I think Czech Republic's the 4th one because we played them last time out. So those are the 3 teams in our group. The person. So in the Iceland, obviously Denmark played them. Oh, that was stupid for me. So yes. England, Belgium, Denmark, Iceland, as it stands in the group. Now I believe there are 4 groups in the top tier. Okay, and the winner of each of the 4 groups goes into this mini tournament, which was in Portugal last year, which I actually got to go to and saw England play the Netherlands. The winner of each group goes to that tournament, and they do a semi-final and a final, 2 semi-finals and a final. So there's almost like an extra trophy, which is what I'm saying is like a glorified friendlies, because it's really to determine your rankings by what tiers you end up going into, and how if you win the groups and this, that, and the other. But you get a trophy at the end of it if you win the Nations League competition. If you're bottom of your group in the top tier, you get relegated to the tier below. And then obviously same way with the second tier, you could get promoted or relegated. And it's just like it's like its own league for international teams is what it is, hence Nations League.
But what I never understood was how that links with the qualifications for the Euros, because I thought the winners get automatic qualification in Euros, but they already have the qualifying games to play for the Euros.
Yeah, this is the thing I don't understand either about it. So they already have qualifiers for the Euros.
Portugal who qualified last year, who won it last time rather.
Yeah.
But they'll probably finished in their top of their group anyway. They still have to play their Euro.
Yeah. So I don't know, to be honest.
Everyone in the chat knows that.
Everyone knows that part. We do not know. But anyway, we've got a couple of donos to read out. First from Christian Lucas with $5 dono. When are you dropping another FIFA video? Will it be Ultimate Team or Career Mode series? Hope you're doing. I assume you mean well. Hope you're all doing Let's Go Blues. That I do not want to see. All right. Unless you're talking about the fact that England are wearing the away kit, then FIFA video. I think I'll be able to do a stream on Friday. So it was supposed to be Monday, but I was seeing a friend who was back home. And yesterday I did the live with Rants in the evening after work, and obviously today's England. So Friday I'll be doing a career mode stream, and then the weekend I'll be back again with another Ultimate Team and starting my Gareth Bale one to watch series. So a lot of FIFA this weekend. Something to look out for if you're.
And then hopefully Gareth Bale on Sunday.
And then hopefully Gareth Bale on Sunday in real life. Things you would love to see. Matt Hayes with the €2 recorded a podcast with Fabrizio Romano today. Yes, I saw that just now on a Facebook post because someone tagged me in the comment replying to your comment, I think. So I saw that you got to do that, which is incredible. Well done. I mean, thank you for the dono.
That's great.
But that's great thing to kickstart really your... Good. And that's exactly this is exactly what I mean for anyone that's like, because I get obviously asked quite a lot. What do you do when you start off YouTube? How do you grow your audience? They're the very typical questions that people ask. And everyone answers the same thing, but it is true. You need to find something you need to be unique. You need to show something different to everyone else and show a bit of character. And you going in straight away and securing a huge personality that is Fabrizio Romano, who has over 2 million followers on Twitter. And I think over 1 million, over 1.4 million on Instagram, something like that. I think when you get a huge personality like that on your channel, that's already setting you apart from other people. I haven't even got him on my channel yet. So congrats, man. And thanks for the dono. Let me just catch up with the chat now. Everyone can't wait for the stream on Sunday when we've got a game against West Ham, because obviously, could be a big one with Gareth Bale looking like he's going to return to the Spurs team, which is just woo! Everyone's excited. Things you absolutely love to see.
Do you want to see Eriksen back at Spurs, George?
Not really, to be honest with you. Mainly because he's had brilliant years at Spurs. How long is it? 7 years, 6 years? Incredible time at Spurs. Let me do that. But it took the last year and a half, it just kind of everything, people falling out, it just went downhill. I just don't think the mentality would be there if he came back to want to do well again or this, that, and the other. And we've already got like Lo Celso shining and Ndombele shining. We don't have any room for an attacking midfielder in the squad. So he's going to get even more upset because he's not going to be playing every single week. And I feel like that part of us is done now at Spurs. So I wouldn't really take him back, to be honest with you.
Okay, fair enough.
What about anyone else in the chat who may be a Spurs fan watching this?
I'm not sure. Personally, I wouldn't cry about having him in the squad. I don't think he'll be a regular first team.
No, you're not going to cry about it, but I don't think it's necessarily the smartest thing to do, especially if you have to pay to get him back. Soccer Agram, is Son, Kane, Bale more deadly than Mane, Firmino, Salah? 100%. Have you seen how Son and Kane have started off? And you've got to add Bale to that mix as well, who's looking absolute fire in the video that they posted. Obviously selected his best efforts in training quite clearly, but he's looking sharp, man. He's looking sharp. I can't wait to see him. People saying waste of wages for Eriksen. That's fair enough. Will we get Rodon in before the deadline, which is Friday? That's a big question. I think
not until the last hour.
Yeah.
Knowing Levy's missed that this year.
I think we will though, because I can't really see Mourinho wanting to wait until January to try and get Skriniar again, to then wait a whole month to then try and get him on deadline day again. When really we need it now, especially if look, Dyer's injured supposedly for England, and Tanganga's injured as well. So you're already looking at we've only got Toby and Sanchez to play. That's a problem, because if one of them's not playing well or out of form or whatever, we need another centre back, and I feel like it's our best option to get one now. And why not get the best one in the Championship that's available? Especially because it's a lot cheaper. If we can get him for about 13, 15 million. They're asking for 20. We initially asked for 7. If we can get him for about 15 million, bearing in mind Skriniar would have cost us 55 mil, I think it's smart to get him now, to be honest with you. Especially because we need it. We need it with all these potential injuries. We got some Danish fans in the chat. Love that.
Yes.
Love that. All right, let me do my standard Instagram promo for this game.
One take.
Yo, what's up? If you're watching this, don't skip past. Swipe up right now. We're here watching England versus Denmark. People are already in chat. We've already got over 150 people in here. So come join us, swipe up, and let's watch England finish off with another W. Let's go. Boom.
Well done.
Easy. All right, let me just share that quick. But yeah, this is going to be very interesting to see Eriksen and Højbjerg versus Kane. Obviously, no Dyer because he pulled out with an injury. A lot of players pulling out. Dyer and Chilwell coming out with injuries. I need to get him on my fantasy team. Chilwell, that is.
Yeah.
Just put him in as well after he's finally started and he's been injured again. Although I'm waiting until Friday because that's when Lampard's given his little...
Rashford just kicked the ball on the kickoff. He forgot about the knee.
Come on, Rashford. Right. Is this the legit kickoff now? It is.
Yeah.
England are playing in their away kit for the first time. The kit I was wearing in the last stream. Didn't really want to wear it 2 in a row. But I do love that kit. Thank you, Nike. Shout out yourself for sending that. But we've got 178 people right now in the chat. Kickoff, England versus Denmark. How many likes have we started this stream with? We've started with 84 likes. Come on, let's get that rapidly up to 150. If you're watching this right now, there's no excuse not to leave a like. It supports the stream. We're watching England. Let's see if we can get that W watching this together, all right? Leave your predictions in the comment section below. right now. Football Things asking when I'm doing the FIFA career mode. Friday evening stream. Be there. All right. Wish Kane had pulled out too. Yeah, I kind of wish he did as well. Just so he didn't have to play. He had his little run out the last game. He doesn't need to play anymore. We've got a big game. We've got West Ham on Sunday. We need to get one over there.
Have you had the discussion around the lineup and the
No, I haven't. In fact, I haven't even done the formation yet. So let me just whip it up here in case any of you are not aware of how England are lining up currently. Let me just find the game. Where is England, Denmark? There it is. Excuse me. England, Denmark. All right. Share screen. Correct tab. Boom. All right. So you can see the England lineup as it stands. There, I think it's ever so slightly different from that in terms of how how they are actually lining up, but you get the general gist of it. Very similar to the last game against Belgium, just with a couple of changes. Pickford still in goal. Still going with a back five. Clearly, he's pressed ultra defensive on the D-pad. Oh, hold on. Kane driving forward. Has his left foot short. Deflection, easy hands for Schmeichel. Yeah, he's gone ultra defensive since FIFA's come out. I think he's trying to suss it out. What's the best thing to do with England? And apparently that's to play 5 defenders and 2 defensive midfielders again. So we've got Reece James in for Trent Alexander-Arnold, which I think is fair enough. I think Reece James started off the season well for Chelsea, and Trent's been very out of form. So he deserves the start today. With Kyle Walker, Connor Cody, Harry Maguire as a back 3. Connor Cody coming in for Dyer because Dyer's gone back because of an injury. And then Ainsley Maitland-Niles comes in as a left wing back, which I'm quite surprised by because he's normally playing right wing back for Arsenal when he's covering in that position, not left side, but he can play left side as well. I think Saka just would be better in that position. With 2 defensive midfielders being Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice, got Mason Mount in front of those 2, and then Rashford and Kane up front. Now, we were saying before this, when we saw the lineup, we reckon that the team that's on the bench is better than the team that he's put out now, bar Kane, pretty much. So let's have a look at what the bench is, all right? Okay, forget about the fact that there's 2 goalkeepers. Let's say you could have 1 goalkeeper, the rest of the players, and then Harry Kane, right? Because you would not play Harry Kane. You'd have Nick Pope in goal, Saka, Alexander-Arnold as fullbacks, Gomez and Mings as centre-backs, Henderson, Ward, Prowse, and Grealish in midfield. And then you've got Ings, Calvert-Lewin, Sancho, and Kane.
Right. Tell me how that isn't 10 times better than the team that's out here now.
How is that not 10 times better?
It is just ridiculous.
The bench is actually so much better than the first team.
Did you name 12 players? I don't know.
I don't know. I was trying to work it out in my head, but I thought there were only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
On?
Oh, I did. Sorry, because when we looked at it before, when I looked at the formations before, Ings wasn't in there on the bench.
Right.
Sorry, that explains everything. So let's just pretend that.
All right.
Swap out Ings. Swap out Ings for Kane. All right. You'll have Calvert-Lewin, Kane, Sancho, Grealish. Oh, God, that team is way better than what we've got out right now. But yeah, let us know what you think. Let us know if you think that the bench is better than the team at the
So Southgate's team or George's team? What are you going for?
Hashtag Southgate or hashtag G? Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry, I just noticed. Thanks, guys. Thanks for pointing that out. Forgot to change that from last time. Denmark. Never been to Denmark. I've always wanted to go. I've always wanted to go to Copenhagen. Never been yet. Appreciate that, guys. Thank you for letting us know. Oh yes, come on. Now we've got a couple of hashtag G's. Loving my team. Good question. DCL or Ings? I think right now it's got to be Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's in some insane form. Oh, that was a tasty crunch from Maguire.
Nasty.
That was on Poulsen. I think that's the RB Leipzig forward. That is a nasty tackle. Misses the ball, studs straight into his feet. Like his
but there's
right
no
foot.
VAR on this, is there?
Don't think so. No. No, but Maguire's already picked up a yellow.
Pick up the yellow. Okay.
The fridge himself has picked up a yellow.
I can't agree with that. fridges are useful.
Hey, burn. No one scored yet. Don't believe anything chat says. We'll update you if any goals. We're watching it live right now. We're currently in the 6th minute. Denmark have a free kick. I don't think it's Ericsson delivering, actually. Oh, it is as well. What is this little naughty tactic they've got going on there? It'll be good to see if Højbjerg is able to stop our midfielders the way he did against Man United. I'm almost not as interested in the result as I am just scouting our players to see how well they do. Because we're top of the table at the moment. I know we probably want to get ahead of, like, stay ahead of Belgium, but really, is it that important? Because like the finals competition is not going to be until next October anyway. So what does it matter if we're in it? What does it do? We're already qualified for the Euros. We're already. I don't think it does anything for qualification for the World Cup after that. But like I said, it's hella confusing.
But it is slightly better than just having friends.
Yeah, that's what I was saying beforehand when people were asking about whether they should scrap it or not. It adds that little bit of competitiveness to it because at least there's something on the line.
And it also means you don't have 11 substitutions at half time and all that.
Yeah, and like changing the team fully. But it is still just, there's just not that, there's just none of that excitement you'd,
I don't miss that.
Who was that? Cody. Good defending from Cody there. Wow. That was a great chance for Denmark. Why are they all over us? I haven't seen us in their half yet. I think it was that Yuri, I don't know how to pronounce his name, like Yuri Poulsen, I think his name is. But a great ball into the middle. And I think Cody just got his foot in front of Dolberg. Why is Rice on? He's so bad. Get Greedish on ASAP. You tell me, boss.
100% agree with you there.
I think Calvin Phillips is our best DM at the moment.
Corner comment. It's got to be near post. Oh, he didn't even manage that. He did. He actually tried. It's actually one that Teddy Sheringham used to do back in the day.
The low one towards the penalty spot.
And
he outdone Calvin Phillips with that run, though. Do you see where he came from?
Yeah,
he came from all the way from the back post, ran all the way back round, and met it at the front post. Clipped off of Calvin Phillips to go off another corner. That's a brilliant one. He looks 12 years old, that Dolberg. 2 chances from him again. Denmark are all over us. What's going on?
It should be a normal delivery, so got past.
Kane's seen enough of them to know where to stand for Eriksen's.
That's the first time Kane's got on the end of an Eriksen corner.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I think Connor might be watching because he's just informed me on how this works. To answer your question about the Nations League and qualifying, World Cup qualifying takes place as normal. 10 groups of 5/6 teams, group winners qualify for World Cup. 10 runners-up go into playoffs, plus the top 2 Nations League teams to have not either qualified directly or for the playoffs. Hope that helps. Bloody hell, that's just hella confusing. So you've got the normal qualifiers for the World Cup. You've then got a playoffs for those that didn't make the top 2 of their groups, or the top 1 of their groups, sorry. And then also you have the top 2 in the Nations League that haven't already qualified or aren't already in the playoffs. Get in as well. Bloody hell. So what's that, like Greece and, like, I don't know, Turkey or something like that, probably, for those ones. Goat Alert asking, who's better, Sterling or Sancho? That's a tough question, actually. It's hard to tell because, well, we don't know for England because Sancho hasn't played for ages and Sterling's been injured. In terms of league form, I don't know. I think Sancho is obviously the more exciting answer just because he's young and a future prospect. But I think
statistically, been there, done it.
Yeah, statistically, you've got to go with Sterling, really. What do you think about Project Big being declined by all clubs? The whole project itself is very confusing, but because it's like painted out to make it look like it's supposed to help the smaller teams, but I don't think it's that. I think it's just a closer way of the Big Six getting to like this Super League that they want to make, or say the Big Six, Liverpool, Man United, basically. I think it's a good thing it's dropped because I think it's just ridiculous. There's no need to drop 2 teams from the Premier League. The only thing I liked about it was the change in format to the League Cup because it frees up some of the fixtures because it's always way too crowded. And it gives smaller teams a chance to win a trophy, at least. Because it just annoys me that like Man City have won it the past 4 years without caring. And then you get the likes of Liverpool who literally play the babies. I think they play the under-9s in the League Cup. Like, it's just taking the piss at that point. So why not just allow the other teams to go head-to-head and give them a chance to win a trophy? That's the only thing I really liked about the project, to be honest. Obviously, in the fact that money was supposed to go to the lower leagues as well. But there's definitely something iffy going on there.
Well, that was a sweetener, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's not the real aim of it. Let's be honest.
I think it was 25% of the.
It's 25% of TV plus like a 250 million bailout or something like that.
I bet they didn't include the stuff because they will get to the stage where the individual clubs sell their own games.
Well, that's what they were saying.
Won't include that.
No, but supposedly, supposedly teams get 6 games a year to broadcast on their own channels. So right. MUTV would be able to broadcast 6 Man United games during the season. So that's where they're making the money because then they'll charge people X amount a month or £15 a game or whatever to watch it on theirs. And they know someone like Man United with their worldwide fan base. Oh, yeah. And they've got millions upon millions of fans around the world and they pay £15 each or the equivalent to watch the game on TV, on their website. Like, could you imagine the bank they're making from that? So that already makes up for the money that they would have either lost from the TV deal or like the little they would probably have to give for like the bailout. Because I think the collective Premier League bailout's the 250 mil. But once you spread that amongst the clubs and the Premier League itself, each club's probably not even paying that much.
How would it work when Man United get relegated this year?
Well, that's the thing. I think it actually is a ploy by United just to stop them from getting relegated because it wasn't that part of it. They were saying that the Big Six teams and other teams were protected and were exempt from getting relegated. And it's like, hold on a second. You've just seen the way you've started and just decided, you know what? To try and avoid relegation, let's get this thing over the line. England throwing. Hey, what's up, Alexis? Welcome, Oscar as well.
So 13 minutes in, obviously not a lot to talk about on the game itself. So what's the other conversations?
England have had England. Yeah, right. Denmark have had the 2 best chances so far. I do find it funny that we're playing at home, but for purely marketing reasons and the fact that we haven't worn it yet. Both teams are wearing their away kit. Like, how weird is that? I do like this blue. I do. I really do like the blue. I just feel like the red and the blue clash a little bit on the England kit. Right, who's this? Carl Walker driving forward. Plays a great ball, actually, out wide. Is that Mason Mount? Come on, get a good delivery.
Oh, terrible.
What was that, man? This is where we need Grealish on the end of that. If Grealish is on the end of that... Oh, hold on, Reece James. He's put it into a good area, but it's only Maitland-Niles actually challenging for the header.
Well done, Calvert-Lewin.
Well done, Philip. Calvert-Lewin.
Calvin Phillips.
Just say Phillips because I was doing that in my head as well. So I'm just going to just say Phillips from now on because it's confusing me. Can you say hey to my little sister, Melanie? Hello, Melanie. Welcome. I assume the sister's watching with you. Otherwise, that would be a bit strange. Rob says, I agree with your point about the Nations League, but don't you think that's what's going on in the world? Taking players from loads of clubs and throwing them together for basically friendlies. Oh, in terms of like what they're doing now, in terms of COVID specifically, and not the Nations League in general. It does seem a bit. Maybe not the Nations League because it's an actual competition, so the games would have to be played, especially since it actually determines things like qualifiers for some teams. The thing I don't understand is why we're doing the friendlies, like against Wales. Like,
Yes.
why are we doing those friendlies, which
Yeah.
quite literally amount to nothing? And we're in this pandemic where viruses are being spread. Ronaldo got COVID because he played the other day. And it's like, well, all right. Everyone that's played Portugal might have it. Or all the Portuguese players themselves might have it now. Oh, that's a good touchdown from Maitland-Niles, to be fair. Rashford goes from a
First
shot
shot
from
on
distance. I'd say fairly easy. It was to the near
Easy for
post.
Schmeichel,
Easy for
yeah.
Schmeichel. But yeah, first proper attempt. Alderweireld long assist for Belgium, apparently. Don't get the thing with Ronaldo and how Portugal are still playing. Well, they clearly have done tests, right? Because these footballers get tests left, right, and centre. I know the Spurs players get tested once a week, at least. So I can imagine, especially after Ronaldo was tested positive. Well, that's probably how they found out. They did the test after the game.
Yeah.
So clearly they had enough players that were negative, if not all the other players were negative, and it was only him that was positive, for them to carry on.
Then don't you have? Aren't you they're tested? Because I was going to say, don't you have the people that are in there sharing his room or whatever?
Yeah, no, but they're tested. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so they're tested, so they would know if they had it or not. And it also isn't the case of like, just because they're together, that means they're going to get COVID. Because I saw something today where this woman's got COVID and she's living with her boyfriend and she's been tested positive, and they still like sleep in the same bed every night and are in the same house, self-isolating together, and he's been tested negative the whole time. Yeah. So it doesn't, like, just because you're there with them doesn't automatically mean you're going to get it. And like I said, these players get tested left, right, and centre for this to be safe. So clearly the Portugal team has all been tested negative apart from Ronaldo. So they deem it safe for them to play, which is, I mean, fair enough. They've been tested. So do you think Ronaldo will be fit for the Barca versus Juve match? They should be, because that first game's not until end of October. Oh, wait, no, that could be within the 2 weeks. Hold on.
Ericsson's driving forward.
Oh,
Three on three. And from outside the area, and I don't think it's landed yet. Hold on. Oh, that. Yep.
Sissoko would have been proud of that one.
That was just so bad. Picked it up from his own half.
Oh, would you look at that? It came off Declan Rice.
And then just a terrible.
Oh, see, I don't think he will. Wait, hold on. What's the date? Oh, I tell you what.
Was it right on 2 weeks?
It's pretty much bang on 2 weeks.
Really?
The game is on the 28th. Today's the 14th. So he would have been back a day because he was tested positive yesterday. So he would have been theoretically back 1 day. So whether they're going to play him after he's been, I mean, it's Ronaldo. They probably are going to play him, let's be honest. But yes. Whether they're going to play him from being out for 2 weeks and not actually training with the team.
Yes, they are.
Yeah, you would. Yeah. You just would. It's Ronaldo. Let's be honest. You would. What's up, people? Why are you not feeling good? I know watching England is not the most exciting thing in the world, but there actually is just nothing exciting about watching England right now. Come on, Mount. Prove why you should be in ahead of Grealish. All right, little 1-2 there.
Ball straight to.
His balls in the box have been shocking.
Straight to a Danish player. He said Icelandic. Got that wrong. Corner to England. 20th minute.
Ronaldo needs to show a negative test on October 21st, 7 days before the match, in order to get cleared to play. Champions League rules.
Wow.
Aha. Now that's something I did not know. That's good to know, actually. I think he will be probably clear by then, right? If he's tested positive already, that gives him a week. Sorry, the ball has been put in the box. Niles headed backwards. Go all the way back. No, Walker spread it out wide to. What's Phillips doing out there?
Phillips. I think Phillips.
Not great, not fantastic. Well, it's cleared by Denmark. Now it's back with the defence. Maitland-Niles doing there. Oh, he just nutmegged one of their players trying to find Kane, but didn't get through to him. Kane putting pressure on Schmeichel.
Has Kane actually touched the ball? Genuinely, I genuinely don't think he's touched the ball yet. 20 minutes in, 21 minutes in.
Yeah, I don't
He
think
didn't even take kickoff. Rashford took it.
No, I don't think he's touched the ball. You're right. Iceland have scored.
Oh no, he headed clear.
Oh yeah. His only touch so far is clearing Eriksen's corner. Fantastic.
Well, it's hardly a surprise when you're playing 5 at the back and 2 defensive midfielders.
Let me see if I can find where is the
Southgate? I want to like you.
Oh yeah, Iceland.
You're making it hard though.
Iceland, Belgium is 1-1. B. Savarsson equalised. R. Sigurd Johnson was the assister. Lukaku was the one that scored for Belgium.
You never know what I was doing there, do you?
Of course I know what you're doing.
Good.
It's the clap that Iceland stole from other teams. Come on, England. Currently Denmark out on the left. Oh, God, I like ricocheted off of 2 people. It's good defending from Reece James, actually. He's won the ball back. He's a bit of a unit, him, for a right back.
He is a unit.
He does look more of like a rugby player than a footballer. Maitland-Niles holding the ball up fairly well. No point having Kane on if the players can't even give him the ball. Well, this is why we would need Grealish on the pitch. Because Grealish, with the 2 or 3 crosses that Mount's had now to try and find one of our centre forwards, I feel like Grealish would have done such a better job. God, good touch by Reece James. I love how Pokemon's being promoted around the outside again now. Now that it's like mad popular again. Like the trading card values have gone up massively since lockdown, and now they're just promoting it everywhere. First time. Ball in by James. Megged one of the players on the way through, but couldn't find an England player in the middle of the box. But we go again. England with the possession.
Looks like England have picked up the pace a little bit.
A little bit.
So trying to probe.
Definitely better than the first 5-10 minutes where we...
Hey, got the ball and got fouled.
Højbjerg actually won the ball off of him. All right. I'm happy for it if it's Højbjerg, because that's just proving how good Højbjerg is if he can win it off of Kane, who's got one of the best hold-up plays of any striker in the world right now. This Dolberg's actually been a bit of a threat for Denmark so far. They've got to catch them all. Do we need Rodon? Truthfully, reality, we probably do, because Dyer's injured. Tanganga's injured. We've only got, Carter Vickers hasn't even got a number. So we've only got Sanchez and Toby left. And then I guess Ben Davies as a final cover for a left centre-back. Come on, Reece James. Who's he got? Is that Phillips? Phillips has really impressed me, man.
He just looks so comfortable, Phillips. Like he's been.
Now he puts it into the right area. It's a shame there's no
England corner,
no striker to go on the end of it.
4th minute in.
I'm surprised Kane's not attacking that, unless they definitely just weren't expecting it. But Mount put it in a very dangerous area into the 6-yard box.
Right then, come on. Who I am saying it's going to land on? Maguire's big forehead.
I think this is going to be cleared. Yep.
You win.
Oh no, who would have thought?
Where's your positivity?
Southgate's our manager, so it's a bit hard. Hey, what's up, Fabio? Our best 11, this is talking about Spurs in Not Insane's opinion, is Lloris in goal.
I'll give you that one.
Doherty or Aurier. Okay, you got to pick one of those. You got to pick one. You can't escape out of that. Dyer, Sanchez. All right, you've already lost me there by having Dyer ahead of Toby. Reguilon, yep. Højbjerg and Ndombele Lo Celso, yep. Kane, Son, Bell, yeah. You got everything right except for Dyer, and you need to choose one of the right backs. But bloody hell, that looks like a quality.
I like that. That sounded good. Whether Mourinho would play Lo Celso and on the melee.
He's done it. He's done it before.
a couple of times.
He's
before.
played. He's done it a couple
parts
of
of
times.
games, but
Yeah, not from the start though, has he? I don't
from
think.
the start. I'm not sure he will do that. I hope he
But
does it.
that's probably because they haven't
both been fit at the same time.
They haven't been fit at the same time, and he was kind of just testing it because like Ndombele and wasn't in the form that he is in now.
Yeah.
When he did that as well, and neither was Højbjerg. And so if you look at how well Højbjerg and Ndombele have been playing, and Lo Celso is a guaranteed starter, it's almost like he kind of has to try it next once they're all fit.
So Eriksen is about to take a free kick into the area.
Oh,
he's just highlighted that he's going to do near post because he's got the one hand up.
I bet the other guy takes it. I thought so because they've got this. I've already sussed it. You see, it's already easy to suss.
What if he puts his hand up? It's the other one.
Yeah, because they did that the last time. The other guy put his hand up. He went to take it. They stopped, and then Eriksen took it. And now they've done the same. Yeah. Well, the opposite. Like Eriksen put his hand up, and the other guy's taking it. So it's already easy to suss out.
Right hand. What are they going to do this?
Because this makes no sense to use a right-footed player to take it from here. It's got to be left foot curled into the box. So
no, this time it's Eriksen.
Well, that was just.
And the other guy put his hand up. So
exactly. So we know what their plan is for their free kicks anyway. That's not very cryptic, whatever the word. Pretty easy to suss out. Oh, good recovery though. Reece James got nutmegged, but managed to
Phillips
cover his own and win the ball back.
Grabs the ball again. Really
bloody hell! When you got Maguire running down the wing to go ahead of Rice, you know something's up, and then he just kicks the ball off the pitch. Okay.
Why is Maguire an England player?
Oh, who knows? Because he plays for Man United. That's why.
Oh, he may have done his. I don't know if that's his hamstring.
It was a bit of a stretch. Looks like his glutes. Looks like he's grabbing his arse.
I was being polite.
I wonder who will score in this game. We wonder too, you know, because it's not really been the most entertaining of starts. Most of it's coming from Denmark.
I thought there was a player running up the wing and then saw it was a substitute. Warming up.
Is that Rashford?
Stationary.
Was that Rashford out all the way up there? Why?
Yeah. Don't know what he was doing there.
Won it back well. Well done, Phillips again. God, Maguire steamrolling forward. Come on, son. Now with Kane. Second touch of the game. Go on, Walker. Spray the thing. No? He thought about it. Reece James out on the right-hand side now. How's he going to do? Is he going to go low? Is he going to go for the edge?
To get in another area.
Yeah, there was no support there. Deep ball in. Quite high up from Walker.
Scrambled clear.
Bit of pinball in the box there, but it's cleared now. Back to Walker again. Go on, go for another delivery. No, low one to Kane's feet. I think he's been frustrated with the delivery so far, so he thought, screw it, I'm going to try it myself. Rice, good ball out to Mason. Into Kane. Oh, he couldn't get
it from under his feet, could he?
No, not at all. Very off balance for that. Oh, bloody hell, what's Phillips done there? Almost a good opportunity for England there. Almost. Guys, who do you think will win, Liverpool or Everton? Well, that's a tough one to call. Because now, obviously, Liverpool off the back of a 7-2 loss, do you take that as they're vulnerable, or there is no way they're going to, in hell, let Everton beat them after losing 7-2? Will they use that as fire to win the next game is the big question. We all know Everton's form has been fantastic. Calvert-Lewin scoring again on his debut for England, showing he's still carrying it on, and I wouldn't be surprised if he comes on later in the game if this stays 0-0, or we need to grab a goal towards the end. Only Lucas saying Denmark haven't lost in 35 matches. Well, there's a first for everything. So I'll probably be today. I hope. Football Things reckons that's Everton 2-1. What kind of a team is this? Not one player can find Kane in the box is exactly what we've been saying.
Yeah.
There is no true creative player yet again. We're playing 5 at the back and 2 defensive midfielders again. But even worse than the Belgian one, because at least Henderson, all right, is a bit more of just a central midfielder. Whereas Phillips and Rice are both DMs. So we're playing 2 defensive midfielders and 5 at the back. Like, what is that? All these games are at home. That's a good little touch from Reece James out to Mount. Mount still can't find an England player in the box. Grealish with his first, well, not his first cross, but Grealish with a cross in the last game, in the Welsh game, managed to find
Maguire.
Maguire's sent off. Maguire has been sent off. What a stupid
idiot.
Why did he lift his studs up? He is having an absolute mare of a couple of weeks. That is shocking from him. Absolutely shocking.
Wow. Definitely a sending off, as in a second booking.
Without
a shadow of a doubt. Just stupid. Near the halfway line, their player was going through. He lifts his foot up for no reason and brings him down. Sliding in. Although I'm waiting to see it again, but very poor.
Yeah, that's.
He's not having the best year, is he? Shouldn't even be in the England team with what he got up to in Greece. Never mind his footballing ability or lack of it. So, yeah, it's terrible.
What is that? Just follows through with his stud straight on Dolberg's ankles.
He did actually win the ball first on his sliding tackle.
But it's like it's almost like he's left his foot there on his left.
Then he lifts.
He just left his ankle there on purpose and lifted it up. Like that's just ridiculous.
Deserved to go
because even though he won the ball, he knew that Dolberg was carrying it through because he was going to run on with it towards goal. So it was blatant that he was going to go through on goal and just lift his foot up, and that's a second yellow, easy.
Yeah, 80 million for that. Good point, Louis. So why do you have to make a substitution? Just go to back 4.
Black 4.
It's just
Maguire is such a huge liability.
That's just stupid. Who's he going to take off?
Is that Mings warming up by the looks of things? About to come on?
Will he take Rashford off? Will he take Rice off?
You've got to take one of the midfielders off, surely. And just play Mount central mid. You can't have a centre-back sent off and then still play 5 at the back and 2 defensive midfielders. Yeah. You can't. And knowing him, he'll take Phillips off. He'll take Phillips off to have Rice and Mount in midfield, surely.
I think he's just said 4-4-1.
Well, I bloody hope so. We should be playing 4 at the back. Yeah, it is. They're standing perfectly in the formation.
4-4-1.
4-4-1. Is Mings even going to come on then? Will he come on for Walker to play as an actual centre-back? Or actually, he might come on for Reece James and then he might shift Walker to right-back.
Yeah.
Is what I think is most likely to happen right now.
Reece James has been really good.
But he's been really good.
He's been really good.
But Southgate is clueless. So he will do that.
He'll play Walker left-back and take on Maitland Niles.
Actually... that's not a penalty. No!
Has he? Yes.
What? Penalty to Denmark.
Oh, this is hilarious.
In what world is there a pen in that?
It was like Sunday League football just now. The ball was bouncing
That was
around.
a scrap.
And
hold up. Let me see this again. I do not see a foul anywhere here. So it's Delaney on Walker. Where is the penalty there?
Oh my God.
What?
I can't see what it was. No way. No way is that a pen. But no VAR. Ericsson to take it. So.
What on earth is that?
That was a bit of a joke, to say the least.
That should have been a foul on Walker, not a penalty.
So, if you're a gambling man, now go and put money on England. They'll be 1-0 down in a second, down to 10 men.
Oh, England are winning this game. Even if Denmark do score now. Ericsson taking it. That's straight down the middle, isn't it?
Straight down the middle.
Straight down the middle.
Really hard, though. He hit it hard.
Yeah.
Straight down the middle.
Pure power. That is Denmark 1-0. Ericsson with a penalty, which this baffled. Now, this is when you'll call for VAR. This is when people will say you need VAR because that would instantly overturn it because that should have been a foul on Walker. Oh, yeah. Is that how you say it? A foul on Walker? Would you say? Basically, Walker was fouled by Delaney first. And somehow they managed to get a penalty out of it. So I'm
can't see what
baffled.
it was.
I can't see
What
a
it
foul
for.
anywhere there.
Absolutely terrible.
That is
Thank you. I proved I know about football again.
the Maitland-Niles.
Yep.
Yeah. Good shout. You know what? I just completely forgot about him. I forgot he was even in the team.
So
That's a good shout.
Well, let's see how he's doing it.
All right. Well, officially, Maitland-Niles has come off for Mings. It's got to be Walker left
Walker
back,
left.
Surely. I think it is. I can't see him anywhere else. Walker has moved to left back. Mings centre back. So we're still playing 4. Oh, wait, no, he's on the right there still.
Oh.
Has Reece James moved left back? I thought Reece James was just there. Oh, dear. We're just almost giving them. No, okay. Reece James is the one that's moved to left back. All right.
Yeah.
Walker right back. Reece James left back. We're in a back 4, 4-4-1-1. No, that's not right because we're missing 4. Oh, because Rashford's playing left mid, right? No. I was trying to work out who's playing where. So Rashford left mid, Mount right mid, Phillips Rice in the middle. Oh god, that makes the team even look worse. What is that midfield? What is that midfield? Are they just about to bring on the fastest player they've got? Because now we've got 10 men.
I thought we said Højbjerg is linking up, but it's not.
No, thank goodness. Dolberg.
Dolberg.
Right, let me just get this story. So we're 1-0 down somehow. I mean, the referee just made up a penalty when, in fact, it was a foul on Walker. So it should have been a free kick to us. But no VAR means it's not going to be checked. They get a penalty. They're not 1-0 up. What is this game? Unbelievable.
I need the phone charge on my phone.
This is a strange one, isn't it, chat? What is actually going on? Grealish is probably sitting on the bench shaking his head. I wouldn't be surprised. What? I don't understand what's happening in this game. Now Kane's been fouled in. That's a booking for Christensen getting a yellow card. I'm bemused. No, what's the word? I'm baffled. I'm absolutely baffled. Lauren, I think I might go to bed. I do not blame you if you do. It's such a random game to watch. What on earth Southgate thinking? Who knows? Who knows? Listen, it's a shambles with Southgate as manager. Grealish has momentum, is on absolute fire in the league right now. And when he played against Wales, doesn't play him in the important games. Now we go down to 10 men. We already had 4 defenders on the pitch. But what is he going to do? Take off Maitland-Niles for Mings. Go on, Kane. There's no way. Is he offside? You bugger. Kane offside. What on earth is going on? Wrong selection again. Yeah, well, are you surprised when he's playing 5 at the back and 2 defensive midfielders and then not willing to change it? It baffles me. Absolutely baffles me. Who gave the pen away? It was Walker when it wasn't even a penalty in any book whatsoever. Delaney actually grabs Walker, but because there's no VAR in these games, it was nothing to be looked at, and the ref just gave a penalty, and that's it. All right, Walker and Reece James seem to be just swapping right back and left back whenever they feel like. Not necessarily a bad thing because they're both right-footed players, both right backs. Just saying, Walker and Reece James are just swapping sides every now and again.
That's because they don't know what they want to do.
Just because they also aren't left backs. 2-1 to Belgium, apparently. Belgium penalty. I wonder if that one was a penalty. Italy are drawing 1-1 to the Netherlands.
Can we watch that one instead?
Yeah, Lukaku 2-1. France are beating Croatia 1-0. Little repeat of the final.
Games like that.
Portugal, Sweden. I'd rather watch Portugal, Sweden than watch our game, to be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie. Maguire. So Maguire's terrible. we've decided we already had 4 defenders on the pitch, so we'd waste a substitution and bring on another defender. And we've already got 2 defensive midfielders as well. If anything, Rice could play centre-back if you really wanted him to. A bit of a waste, especially when we need... No, but when you need goals, you bring on Grealish or Calvert-Lewin or someone.
But it was 0-0 when he did it.
Didn't the penalty happen? Oh, no, because he was playing...
No. But it happened after. He made the substitution.
All right, well, at 0-0 with 10 men, you're going to bring on a defender against Denmark. What kind of balls is that? Nice to see 80 million centre back again, Man United, and now again Denmark. Nice buy, Man U. Yeah, you're not wrong. Brilliant buy. Eddie Howe would be ideal to replace Motley Southgate.
They couldn't get the ball to Kane when we had 11 players. What chances you got of getting the ball now?
Reece James is putting in balls like that. Bloody hell.
Great pass.
Great cross.
Great cross.
Put it right smack bang in the centre of the 6-yard box and no one went onto it. Rice, long distance shot. Was never going to get anywhere near the goal. Bloody hell. Mings and Walker not communicating whatsoever. Where are you going to go? Good, that's good driving from Rice. Come on. I should have found Mount somehow. I feel like we look a bit useless having Mount right mid, Rashford left mid, and then Kane by himself. Who's going to have to come deep to collect it because no one can bloody find him.
Oh, yeah.
The whole setup is shocking. It's terrible. Ollie Watkins is laughing at Kane right now. Why? Do you want to explain that to me? Why would Ollie Watkins be laughing at Kane? I'm very confused. Nathan says, so far loving the stream. Well, I appreciate it. England ones are never the best, really, because it's hard to be as enthusiastic when, 1, we're playing boring as hell. 2, we're not even actually playing that well today because we're not playing Grealish again. It's a bit convenient that the one game Grealish did play against Wales, we looked like totally dominated them, got bags of goals, then doesn't play for these 2, and we've just been so defensive. Yeah. And don't look like we're breaking down the goals. We only beat Belgium because we got a penalty as well in that game. And it's like, we're just not having any great attacks. No one in this team can find Kane. If you haven't got a Dele Alli in the team, if you haven't got Grealish in the team, none of these players are able to find Kane, which is making this really, really difficult for us. You would at least need 2 strikers like Calvert-Lewin and Kane or Ings and Kane to at least cause trouble for the defence. Yeah. If Kane's by himself there...
Kane can drop into the number 10 role.
Yeah, exactly. That would work out. Why, bruv, can we just be England manager? Why we know so much more than Southgate? You even called what substitution he was going to do. Like, pretty much exactly right. George Nicolau said you guys should have watched Cyprus yesterday. I mean, you are from there. To be fair, we actually even considered doing like a Cyprus. Cyprus, that'd be quite funny actually. A couple of Spurs players are from Cyprus, like play for Cyprus.
They drew with Azerbaijan, if I'm not mistaken.
It's a good result for Cyprus, to be fair. Tinky Winky says he genuinely hates his England setup. I think you're not alone there.
The setup and the players.
Hold on, but Kane...
We said before that the substitutes are better than the team that he's put out.
Tim Golding says, but Kane isn't even playing well. Calvert-Lewin can score Reece James's headers. Kane's not had any service in this team, and Kane is playing well in like the league and whatnot. So that's just false.
It's strange.
But what I do agree with...
well today because...
no one's getting the ball into him.
It'll be funny. You could have Mbappe, you could have Ronaldo up there. Makes no difference.
No difference. You can't get the ball to him. What's he going to do? Will you do a Spurs career mode? Yes, Friday. For those interested, 260 people in here right now watching us lose to Denmark. I assume that spike is because there's a lot more Danish people in here. So welcome. If you're new, make sure to subscribe. Leave a like. We're currently on 163 likes. So I'd really appreciate if you guys could also help us out. Get us up to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes. All right, that's a challenge for you lot. Can I say any Danish words? Absolutely not. I don't even know. Like, is it close to German in terms of a language? Because that's the only way I'd even get anywhere near. But no, unfortunately not. Is there an off Friday out this week? That totally depends. Was that Højbjerg? It was Højbjerg. Højbjerg, stop! Injury! We need Kane! What are you doing?
He just got booked for...
It's the 43rd minute. Don't injure your own guy. Come on. 40.
Was it Kane he kicked?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about Højbjerg getting injured. I'm saying don't injure Kane.
Oh, it's because Højbjerg was one bouncing around.
No, Højbjerg got what a good touchdown.
And hurt his own foot.
And got booked for
I only just glanced up when it happened. And I was just
they said Danish is pretty close to German.
Okay. It was on.
Okay, I don't know what words are very similar because I only know a few. Look, I'm not going to read out any of the Danish because I don't want to accidentally say something offensive or you could get me to say anything. So unless I've got Google Translate open and ready, I'm sorry, I won't be doing that. God, this is going to be a painful second half to watch. First half's nearly over, people. 1-0 down to Denmark. I mean, at this rate, I'm not really surprised that Denmark have won 35 games unbeaten if they've not really played tough opponents and we're playing the way we are.
35 is a long time, though.
It's a long time. Yeah.
International football.
Are you sure it's 35?
Does that mean they get knocked out on penalties a few times in competitions?
Oh, maybe, yes. You're talking across 90 minutes. They don't lose. It'd be a pretty cool stat if that's true. Kane almost had it.
1 minute to go with the first half.
I like that. Højbjerg, the agent, pretending to injure Kane, so Kane has to go off and is fresh for West Ham. I like that. I like that thinking. I was just saying about the offsides video. Sorry, I forgot to talk about that. It depends on Ellis's internet, man. True Fox, you don't know. Like, we've been waiting so long for this footage to be sent across, so that we can edit the videos because right now he's in Leicester. He's experiencing really, really bad internet right now. He's had an engineer come over, and even then, he said he supposedly fixed it, but he's not getting great signals at all. I never get the best either, and that's like his is worse than mine. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating that the productivity's dropped because of that. But we're looking to film some individual stuff this week in terms of more like challenges where we can film without having all of us to be there at the same time. So we're not reliant on the internet in that sense. But then we'll have to see next week in terms of downloads and uploads. But hopefully very soon. Yeah, half time. Half time, people. Let me move this over because we're leaning. There we go.
We see if there's any other matches.
Yeah, go on. Yeah, some of them might have started earlier. That'd be quite good, actually. I've got no idea what channels they're on.
Wales, that's adverts as well. That's not football.
I really like this summary that Soccer again. Oh, I can't even speak. Sorry. Start with 3 right backs. Centre back gets sent off. Take your left back off and put your other centre back, who is actually a right back, at left back. That is, yeah, almost a perfect summary of what's happened there. Kane's not injured. He's all right.
Hold on. How did all 20 clubs vote against the big project?
Did they?
So that just said all 20 clubs voted against the big project. So that means Man United and Liverpool, whose idea it was, voted against it.
Bob, it's because it's the owners proposed it, or something like that.
Well, who votes?
But then clearly the chairmans went against it. So Woodward and whoever Liverpool's chairman went against it, which is very strange.
Wow.
Because it was the Glazers and whoever owns Liverpool, the ones that thought of it. Wasn't actually
the... Well, they'll be sacked then. So what have we got?
Oh, 1-0 England, 1-0 England.
So
2-1 to Belgium.
Belgium 2.
Slovakia beating Israel 2-0.
Lukaku 2 goals, one of them a penalty.
Yeah. Norway, Northern Ireland. If you've got any Northern Irish people in the chat right now, that is 0-0. No goal for Haaland just yet.
Portugal 2, Sweden 0. Jota got the second goal. Bernardo Silva and Jota.
Oi, oi. Yep, no one cares about that game.
Romania was Austria nil.
Scotland 1-0 against the Czech Republic.
Fraser after 6 minutes.
Yeah, we just said that one.
Have you said the Slovakia one?
Yep.
Slovakia to Israel.
God, this ticker's really slow. It's really Russia-Hungary 0-0.
Goalless.
Turkey 0, Serbia 1. Milinkovic-Savic, baller, scored for Serbia. Bulgaria 0, Wales 0. Is there any Welsh people in here from last time? Where are we? Greece 0, Kosovo 0. Bakasetas has penalty saved for Greece. Nice. Oh, wait, no.
No.
Oh, no. Sorry, that
That's
means
not
they've
good.
taken it. Sorry.
No,
I thought he was the keeper.
He's a Greek one.
No, that's bad. Slovenia beating Moldova 3-0. Belarus beating Kazakhstan 1-0. Come on, pick up the pace.
Italy's won all.
God, we're only in Group B4. What is...
Van der Beek and Pellegrini getting the goals there.
Finland 1, Republic of... Oh, no, we said that one. Oh, no, we didn't.
No.
Finland 1, Republic of Ireland 0. Not ideal for Doherty.
Lithuania. Result?
I don't know. I don't think so. They normally say...
Albania nil result.
So is it red? It is red, right. Poland are beating Bosnia and Herzegovina 2-0. Yeah. France beating Croatia 1-0 still.
The first one.
Griezmann scored for France. Extra Aaron 2000 just joined. What happened? Well, let me go back up and score up to this perfect summary of what's happened. Where is it? If I can even find it again. Oh, it's miles up. Got a good rate of chat going. We started with 3 right backs. A centre back got sent off. Maguire, the fridge, 2 yellow cards. We took our left back off, Maitland-Niles, to put on our other centre back. To bring on Mings, but then to put our centre back Walker, who is actually a right back, at left back. So Walker is now left back. Or him and Reece James are actually swapping every 5 minutes or whenever they feel like. So,
yeah. So Walker so far has played in the back 3 of, one of the centre halves in the back 5. He's gone right back, and left back, and given away the penalty, which was not a penalty. Which wasn't a penalty
because Delaney fouled him first, but there's no VAR to double check that. And he obviously kicks out, and the player falls to the ground. I mean, quite disgracefully, and they get a penalty for it. The referee wasn't even going to give it. It was only because the player was clutching his ankle on the floor that he then blew his whistle about 10 seconds later, and then gave them the penalty. So,
other than that, an awful game.
Yeah,
again, with a terrible lineup.
Denmark with the best chances twice from like the corners that they had, and then the ball's going through where it's only been deflected away from goal. They've definitely like more of a threat. We've had one shot, Rashford. We've had 1 shot on target, maybe 2 if you count Rice's. Yeah, it's been a terribly defensive and shocking game for England again. But what a surprise, because Southgate's playing a defensive lineup with no creative players again. Grealish is sitting on the bench, just twiddling his thumbs, doing nothing again, even though he's England's most informed player right now, apart from Calvert-Lewin, who's on the bench again. It's like, he's just the worst lineups you've ever seen for England. Every game. The best lineup was the Wales one, and that was in a random friendly.
If we remember I think it is 5 substitutions.
Oh, yeah.
So probably over 3.
But he didn't even bring him on last time when we had 5 substitutions. Yeah. So what hope do we have now that we have gotten 10 men? He wasn't willing to bring him on when we had 11, let alone 10.
He's clueless.
He's going to bring off Mount.
That's more like it. Sod that, I'm watching this.
Tyson Mike Tyson
against Frank Bruno.
Not even a graphic of what round it is. It's just a minute left. Mike Tyson's just the next animal, man.
I even remember where I was in South London watching this.
I thought I was going to say you weren't there. What are you talking about? I was like, what?
No, this was such a huge fight.
Where would this have been in Vegas?
So it's Hilton on there. Hilton somewhere.
So, you don't say.
Yeah, Vegas. That's Vegas Hilton.
Always seems to be Vegas for the big fights. So either got to be Vegas or Madison Square Gardens in New York. The only places that these kind of things are going to happen. Who got sent off? Maguire, the fridge.
This was one of the first pay-per-view on TV.
Really?
As I remember in this country, yeah.
Oh.
Very rare to have pay-per-view before this.
What would you have?
So it's just normal.
But it would have been on normal TV.
Normal TV, yeah.
Oh, mad.
No, Tyson's taking charge at the moment. Bruno's looking. I'm sure everyone doesn't want to talk about this. But
Why does he look so much bigger than Tyson Fury? Oh, Tyson Fury. Oh, my God. Like Tyson.
Because Tyson was tiny. He's really short.
No, I've seen him.
Yeah, he's really short.
Absolute animal, though.
Yeah.
Absolute beast.
Yeah.
I wonder what his mentality must be like when he's going into fights, because it's...
Think how many years ago this would have been. Wow.
Shadow Ninja, who's the better team? Right now, Denmark, by far. They're actually attacking and getting on the break, whereas we started with Maguire. So that tells you everything, really.
There's no creativity. Good players so far, despite the penalty that Walker gave away, because it wasn't a penalty.
Yeah,
so,
it never was.
I think Walker has looked good. Reece James has looked good. Calvin Phillips looks very accomplished at this.
Yeah, I like him a lot.
Actually,
I like him a lot.
Looks comfortable here. And that's about it. Mount's had a few opportunities to cross the ball in and hasn't particularly done well.
All of them have been low, straight to a Danish player. It's not been... Yeah. You'd like to... Well, especially with the assist that Grealish had against Wales to Calvert-Lewin, you'd like to think if it was someone like Grealish out there on the right, he would have played a lot better ball in to the players. Reece James put a brilliant ball into the... two of them, actually, into like towards the 6-yard box, but no one on the end of it.
No, Reece James has looked good. But yeah, nothing attacking wise from England at all. Very poor. But it's to be expected when you're playing 5-2-1. I can't even count them. So yeah, it's all wrong. All the best players are on the bench. Don't understand why. Again, not sure what his thinking is. Is it? I still see this as a friendly. So I'm going to give people a chance.
Yeah.
But when you're an England manager, can you afford to do that? You have to try and win every game and play your best team nearly every game and introduce one or two players here and there. If he thinks this is the best team, then sorry, England are in big trouble and nowhere near as good as everyone thinks they are. But we'll see.
You're not wrong there.
There's always the hype with England. They win a couple of games.
Oh, always.
You know, at the end of the day, even in that World Cup, because we beat Colombia on penalties, we think we're it.
Well, it's
one or two games play well.
This England team has some serious issues right now because it's the centre backs. We don't have good.
Well, Mings has come on. I like him.
I like him, but I don't think he's good enough. If you're talking about wanting to win the Euros, I don't think Mings is good enough.
No.
Just look at Aston Villa last year. I get it; they're not the best team in the world, but he was a good player, yes. But he was still at fault for them conceding a lot of goals last year. So, and he's not even as young as everyone thinks. I'm pretty sure he's like 27. Which obviously, I mean, it's still early prime for a centre-back, but you know what I mean? Like, everyone thinks he's like a 23-year-old. Really should be in his prime. So, really, you know you're in trouble when your best centre-back is probably Dyer. That's a problem.
That is a problem.
No, really, it should be... I mean, Cody, who... Hold on, he's supposed to be playing, isn't he? I haven't seen him in...
He headed the ball up when it went to Walker.
Right. Cody's actually probably England's best centre-back right now, I would say. If you're talking God, and he's not even doing that great. Look at Wolves. They started terribly to the season. England have got no good centre-backs. Joe Gomez has not started the season well at all. And also very young, very inexperienced. Yeah. It's interesting when Dyer's one of your best centre-backs for England. Huh. Interesting. What are we at right now? We are currently at 197 likes. 3 more. Let's get us to 200. Come on.
Go.
You're not wrong, actually. Joe Lawson says, our best centre-back is Tarkowski and Dunk. Which you're probably... Tarkowski, I think, is actually probably the best English centre-back in the league right now.
Is it Dunk that's gone to Celtic?
Duffy.
I always get those two mixed up. So.
Duffy's gone, I think. Yeah, you're probably not wrong there, Joe. I like Tarkowski a lot. Can't get into the squad. All because he plays for Burnley and not Man United. Yeah. If Man United had bought Tarkowski, I guarantee you he'd be in the starting team right now. Guarantee you, because that's what Southgate does. He's got that old... For such a young manager, he seems to have this old school mentality now of just, you got to play for the big team. Otherwise, you're not getting in the squad or into the team.
Yes, that's been the case for as long as I can remember.
It's a joke.
Honestly, it always seems to be that way. As soon as a player gets linked to or joins Man United or Liverpool, they're in the England setup.
Straight into the England setup.
Grealish got into one of the big clubs, he would be a regular.
Oh, easily.
Regular for
Grealish, if he was out in United, he would be a non-stop starter for England.
Absolutely.
All day long.
It's always been like that.
And it makes you think, though, do Man United and Liverpool have something over the FA or the manager every time? Because they seem to just always get there.
I think it's that the managers feel that they won't get abuse for picking players who are good enough to play for Man United and Liverpool. Therefore, they don't get abused.
So he's like, if he's Man United captain, he's got to play. And
honestly, I think it's like that. Whereas what was refreshing when Southgate started was that he was giving the kids at the start. He did try and change the makeup of the team.
We had the youngest squad in the World Cup.
Yeah, and he was really doing all these things. And
we got to the semi-final because of
it. And I don't know what's happened in this break, but the excitement's gone from the team.
Oh, it's not just this one. It's not just this, it's the last one as well.
Yeah, go out, enjoy yourselves. Go and play like you know you can play. And do stuff. Encourage the young kids to really go for it.
Yeah. Villa is second in the league. Why not start Jack Grealish? Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, sadly. I just saw something here. Hold on. What did I see? Oh, yeah. Can you play the Bale song at the end so we can remember what we can barely wait for the return for the icon, Gareth Bale? Yes, because he's going to be back on Sunday. I will play at the end for you guys as like a little closer. A little finisher to get you buzzing and excited for the fact that Gareth Bale is going to be back on Sunday.
I was going to suggest to you, is there any way you can contact Sky? They might want to play that or part of it in the build-up. So that's one to think about.
You think I have a contact at Sky? How am I going to get in contact at Sky?
Google.
Oh, second half skipped off. We're on the wrong...
Oh.
Come on, Dad, get on it. You're only here for one reason.
Sky Sports. I should have pressed record on this.
Oh, yeah, show off. Yeah. Second half.
Back to this.
Non-surprisingly.
I still rather watch Bruno Tyson.
Still 1-0. Score predictions after the first half, -6-0 Denmark. Bloody hell, you must be Danish if you're the thing saying at the moment. Maybe someone from Sky's watching the stream. Hey, if anyone's from Sky watching from the stream, hit me up in the DMs at George Achillea. You can see it right there. Hit me up. Let's sort this out. Bale is back. Wait until the end of the stream. You'll see it. Why are you all hating on Maguire? He's only human. I mean, you can comment on if a player's playing bad football. That's their job. I'm not having to go at him as a person. I'm having to go at him as a footballer.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be in the team. That is what it is. Like,
it's not his fault.
It's Southgate for choosing him. Yeah.
You can't see that, just having one or two good games in the last World Cup buys you a bit of credit, but not that much.
I mean, I'm not being funny. You can't get battered 6-1 by Spurs at home and be at fault for the goals and start in the England team? How does that make sense? It doesn't. What happens to the second and third place teams? Absolutely nothing. They just kind of stay in the group. That's a good point, though, actually. Ooh, Eriksen doing this to Sissoko again.
Long range shot. Long way or high rather than wide. But Eriksen's looked comfortable again today. He's mainly from set plays. He's getting involved, but he's driven forward. He drove forward from the halfway line and then had that awful shot.
Yeah,
he's just shot again high from outside the area, but at least he's given it a go.
Do you think you know something about Pickford being in goal? That we
just shoot. Well, let's face it, he's had more shots himself than England have in total. So it's a bit concerning. So Mount's out wide on the left and playing 1-2 with Rashford. But we're going back to the halfway line when we were on the edge of their area.
For everyone that talks about Winks being a sideways passer, I have only seen Rice ever pass the ball backwards to the centre-backs. At least Phillips is a bit more progressive.
Phillips is
and actually
good.
He's
I'm
really good.
Really liking him.
Rice, I'm not impressed with, man. And he pretty much should have got a 50 million move to Chelsea. I still don't know how he's not at Chelsea. Mental.
So England have a free kick where most of the players are waiting at the edge of the area.
Who's taking his Phillips?
Phillips delivery. That's good.
It's not a bad delivery, but
cleared. And here comes Eriksen on the break.
Oh God, Eriksen's outdoing Phillips for pace.
He's out.
Pace
absolutely outdone him.
Oh, poor pass though. Straight into Walker.
He did the hard bit.
Yeah.
And then the easy bit of finding the final pass.
Also an ex-teammate of Eriksen's. You almost forget that Walker's was with us for those years. Easily dealt with Denmark players. It's game of volleyball at the moment. What? The yawning's back.
Don't do that. Spread. Højbjerg is outclassing both Rice and Phillips. It's crazy.
Yeah, he has to be a bit more careful now because he's on a yellow card, but he was before. He tackled Kane. That should tell you everything you need to know about Højbjerg, really. Yeah, how's Sancho not come on yet? At least, if you're going to bring one
about Winks as an 8 rather than a defensive midfielder, I think he played one of his best games in the last couple of years for England, where he attacked and where he had that forward.
I agree.
Momentum. And I was looking forward to seeing him play that kind of role again for England. But
he's not really a defensive midfielder anyway. He's just a centre mid. It's weird nowadays, like almost like if you're a mid, like for some reason, fans just seem to think you can only be a defensive mid or an attacking mid now. Which is just, he just is a centre mid. Yeah. Henderson is a centre mid. Like there are just pure, Sissoko is a centre mid. They're not defensive, honestly, nor are they attacking. Like
in my day, we didn't have such things. It was
defensive.
You're a midfielder.
You're a midfielder, and that was it.
You're a midfielder. Your job is to go up and down, protect the back, and create chances up front.
Gerrard, centre mid.
And it was always the fittest players tended to play in midfield because they had to get up and down. We didn't have, this midfielder stays back and sits in front of the back two, and this one creates forward stuff. No, across the midfield, you tended to have two in the middle there, 4-4-2.
Come on, Mount. Oh, bloody, we got nothing going forward. Oh, my God. I can't tell if that was no, I don't think that. I think that was just poor from Rice. That all the time in the world, and just for some reason let the ball go past him. And now Denmark have the ball. Oh, what's going on? Thank you for listening to my request, George. I have the biggest respect for you. I'll be here to support you all the way. It's my dream to see you in real life. Would rather see you than any celeb. Bloody hell!
Wow.
Really kind words.
Wow.
Appreciate that massively. That's mental.
Well,
Well,
you
hopefully,
pay him to say that.
yeah. I'll slip you the note later. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Wow, thank you. I mean, hopefully, sooner rather than later, given current pandemic and that getting in the way of pretty much everything. The cheek of it. Yeah, hopefully one day, man. Appreciate that. Thank you. Someone asked about why not Tanganga instead of Maguire. Tanganga is currently injured. Chelsea are the only England team with the best glimpse into setup for England back four. Tomori, Chilwell, I missed the rest of it. Missing pieces, Lewis Dunk. So we're saying Reece James, Tomori, Chilwell. I mean, you're probably not even wrong there, to be honest. Chilwell would every day of the week be the left back for England, but he's injured. Seems to be extremely injury prone this year, let alone not just now for Chelsea. He was this whole year for Leicester as well. Reece James, been impressed with him. He's definitely playing better today than Trent has been for England and Liverpool. So I'd have him start. Tomori, I don't know how he doesn't get into the squad, to be honest with you, given how poor our centre-backs are. But again, we're willing to let players like Maguire be in the centre-back. So fat chance of Tomori getting in. I feel like Tanganga has to be a future England centre-back. The guy is ridiculously good. He needs to stay injury-free.
He looked very good in the games that we've seen him. He's still very early days.
Yeah.
To be able to say.
He's only 20 years old as well.
In terms of potential, he's definitely got it.
Yeah.
But sometimes you get players that burst onto the scene that you think are going to be the next best thing. And then they just don't go to that next level.
I feel like Tanganga's shown it in a few games, though.
It really does look good. He does look good.
He's very brave, which is a good thing.
It's all about reading the game, and I think he reads the game well. But
I mean, he had Mane in his pocket on his debut. That's not just something that happens lightly.
So let's not forget, England have got 10 men. Maguire sent off. So to be fair, the second half has been 50-50 as far as the play is concerned.
Picked up by Rice. Kane, move away, man.
Shot from a ridiculous area. That's just mad. Why are you shooting from there?
That's just a sign of frustration, quite clearly, because England haven't had any shots. Currently got Calvert-Lewin, I believe, and Sancho warming up. Both who should be on the pitch, really. Both can be on the pitch.
Yeah, be good to see both.
Take off Mount and Rashford. No, actually, no, we need more.
It'll probably take Kane off, though, isn't it?
Probably would take Kane off.
It will.
For Sancho. Will. Then we have no striker. Knowing him.
No, that's fine. Take Kane off.
I'll be delighted if he takes Kane off. Absolutely delighted. Yeah, I could have streamed bloody FIFA career mode today, and I was going to.
To be fair, Harry's not getting tired today.
Because he's not getting any of the ball. Just standing around.
Not doing a lot of running. Just standing around. Right, so what are you doing? Oh my God. Carl Walker's trying to be clever and he's giving the ball away, but we've managed to clear it.
Corner to Denmark.
But that was a bit
suspect.
Yeah, thank you for helping me there. You knew I was missing the right word. So Dino's studying upstairs again, poor thing. And he was saying that he can hear us when something happens. And then he goes looking on his phone to see why.
Well, I mean, nothing's happened, so he probably hasn't heard us.
Yeah, but the penalty, the sending off of the penalty, he knew about when it popped up.
God, we must be loud because he's not even directly above us. He's up and to the right.
Yeah, that's true.
He's not even close.
Actually,
he's the opposite side of the house.
He's over there, right?
He's the opposite diagonal of the house.
Right. The good thing is Kane's got the ball. The bad thing is it's in our half.
Kane did Højbjerg there for a sec. Now he's got no support.
Danish players around him. And he still managed to clear the ball, get it to our player. Now Walker.
Walker looks so weird, totally bald.
Yeah.
He doesn't even have a
like
bit
it.
of hair now. He's gone for the pep. Oh, it's good head down
Nice
from,
head.
from Harry to... God, Rinks... why am I... Rice. I said
Rice.
Rinks. Rice has not been it for me today, man. Rice has been extremely lackluster. The only players that have impressed me today are Phillips and Reece James.
Yeah.
They're the only players that have impressed me today for this England team. Obviously, Kane hasn't even had the ball, so he can't impress. But we all know his capabilities. I mean, to be fair, even when he has had the ball, he's like you said, he's just held the ball off of 5 Danish players, one a header. Just then, like when he's on the ball, he's still great. It's just we have no creativity, so he cannot get on the ball. It's impossible for him to. He's a lone striker in a 10-man team with all defensive midfielders and a defense and all the defenses are right backs. Like, what can you do? What's he supposed to do? Oh man.
So we're going route 1. Pickford's just.
Yeah, he's still. Oh, I was going to say he still managed to control the ball there.
Massive ball upfield, but it's down for. Is it Danish throw?
Yeah, it will be. Surely Southgate's got to see something's not working, man. We're in the 60th minute, pretty much.
They're showing the penalty again. What did he do?
It's that kick out there.
Tiny.
He hardly even touches him. He's not even talking about this. They're talking about the kick out on his leg. It's the second kick out. It's this. That there, from him kicking it onto his ankle, is what they've given as a penalty, which is nothing. It brushes it. You know what this is reminding me of? The last game against Belgium. It just shows you how boring. Look how we're seated in the frame.
Yeah. Well, we've had enough.
We started here.
We
started here like da da da, and then all of a sudden we're just like. I feel like this is just everyone watching an England game right now.
Okay, come on.
Come on.
Positive vibes.
England. Is Denmark really this good? No, England are just bad. They're boring defensive football. Denmark haven't done anything outstanding. They got a penalty that wasn't a penalty and a couple of shots in the first half. That's it.
Schmeichel's in goal. To answer the question.
Denmark midfield is pretty decent. It is when you've got Eriksen, Delaney, Højbjerg. They've got a good little midfield there, man.
But you could have my mum in goal and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you're not wrong there. I can't lie. If Rashford keeps shooting from 35, 40 yards out, going absolutely nowhere near.
Not even in the middle of the goal.
No.
Out wide.
Wide.
35 yards
misses. Out. And people were chatting like Rashford was ever going to get on the same level as Kane. Are you mad? Rashford's not one of those players. He's not a prolific striker that's going to get you 25 plus goals a season. 20, 25 plus goals a season. Not even close. I honestly think that Denmark's defense is better than England's at the time. Yeah, you're definitely right. With the players that he's chosen, you're right. I think England could definitely have a better defense, but there you go. The camera's finally focused on Grealish, just sitting
in the stand,
looking cold. Yeah. What has Grealish shagged his missus or something? Something has got to have happened because there is no way. He only played him against Wales because it was a friendly and he wanted to appease the fans. Like there's got to be some
worse because everyone's seen how good
he is. Yeah,
and you weren't playing. So...
Baffles me, man. Baffles me. Yeah, Ibong, I know he's not playing a striker. He's playing left wing, but I'm talking about last season, the season before. The season before, mainly. He was always spoken about in comparison to Kane and how Rashford is going to be the next best thing for England's strike force.
Break there? No.
Just doesn't crack it.
Oh, Harry, stop running.
Joe Gomez probably isn't in the starting 11 because of how poor defensively Liverpool have been. And apparently Joe Gomez just was not great. Was absolutely. Well, actually, no, I watched it. He was shocking. Yeah. He was shocking against Villa. So there's no surprise he's not playing there. Which is why Trent's been dropped today as well, because Trent didn't play well against Belgium, and he didn't play well for Liverpool. So, like we've said, Reece James and Phillips are the only two players that actually look really good in this England team. Oh my God, Mings is just...
It's 1-0 to Denmark. Penalty in the first half. from
Scores
Carl
always at the
Walker.
bottom. Score is always at the bottom on the ticker.
As in Carl Walker gave away the
Penalty.
pen. England are down to 10 men. Maguire 2 stupid yellow cards.
Both of them. Both of them just studded into the ankles, not needed. Terrible.
Both deserve. So
that's an
England
interesting.
are struggling
God,
as a result.
Oh,
Reece James is quality.
Reece James, go on, he can. Oh, because he can.
At least it's an effort on goal. Michael's midriff.
He's got a decent long shot. He's got an absolute banger for Chelsea. He controlled it with his chest like Ronaldinho. Unfortunately, it was on his weak foot. Yeah, weak foot. Fairly easy for Schmeichel. So probably our best chance this half. Yeah. Which is our only chance this half. That says a lot. Yeah. No, I have not been to Denmark, Luca. I would love to go. I'd love to go to Copenhagen. My cousin's been. He says it's beautiful. Mings should start matches with a shot. Maguire bench. I mean, especially with the players that we have, Mings definitely should have a shot at starting centre back. Everything just seems wrong when you're choosing Walker to be your centre back ahead of plenty of other centre backs in England. That does not sit right with me, to be honest with you. Really doesn't. It does not help that England are missing a lot of players. Dyer, Chilwell, Trippier, Abraham. Who else is missing? I'm sure there's got to be some other injuries out there. How is Mount in this team? Lampard / Southgate's love child. He's done absolutely nothing. His crosses have been abysmal. Straight to the Danish players when he's having to play out right mid. Not really been impressed with him or Rice, and they're best mates. Those two, you'd have thought they could link up well.
So
they haven't done it.
We know Phillips has been the best one of the three of those. So kind of
like the
two
defensive midfielders.
Yeah. I'll get my words out in a minute. Sorry. So after Mount,
did I stutter?
Mount, Phillips. And the other one, Rice.
Yeah, the three
Phillips
centimetres.
Phillips has been the best.
Come on, Harry, have a shot.
Long distance.
Straight blocked by Christensen? No, it's not. Someone. Kier, I think it was Kier.
Yeah, so out of those, so all I'm trying to get to is, it's Phillips is going to take off. Because he's been...
Oh, yeah. By far, controlling him.
Rashford
again, man.
From 30 yards to the left of the area. It's like outside the area. So what are you doing? The angle is...
He's had 3 shots from that exact same position, and all of them have been just nowhere near.
Okay. However, England do have a corner.
Come on, Mings. Use that big head of yours.
Cody doesn't know whether to go forward. He's, for some reason,
it's because Mings is on the pitch now, so he's a lot bigger than he is. Is that Phillips with the delivery? Rice, go on!
What a save by Schmeichel.
What a save, man. Was that Rice that headed it towards Mount? I think it was.
Final header in.
I think it was Mount, if I'm not mistaken. Hopefully they show a replay. Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, it's Rice that heads it forward to Mount.
Harry gets the first head. No, he doesn't.
Yes. Mount, man.
He's three or 4 yards out, but he had to really climb high to get it.
Yeah.
And that is just an outstanding save.
Decent effort, but incredible save from Schmeichel. Damn, 1-0 still. By far, England's best chance, that was. By far. You'd like to think if that was Kane on the header, that's going in. But you've got to give credit.
You can't.
You've got to give credit to Schmeichel. That's an incredible save.
You can't have a go. I think the header was excellent, to be fair. I don't think you can say he.
Yeah, but for him, I'm saying Kane is a bigger forward.
He missed that chance the other day.
He's but he had too much time. That was weird. Yeah. He had way too much time the other day. He's not used to that.
No, I'm not going to have a go at Mount on that one. That was a good
that's more to do with the great save from.
Good header, and it was just an unbelievable save.
Well, that's just frustrating now. But it makes you think, though, like. That's our one good chance we've had in 66 minutes.
Yeah.
How bad is that? 10 men or not 10 men, that doesn't matter. We should be having more chances than this. Mason and Rashford as too overrated.
Harrison
Do
here?
you mean like Mason Greenwood? Oh no, Mason Mount probably.
Mason Mount.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot his name's Mason as well.
So Denmark on the attack.
Oh my
clear
God!
header.
What is Walker doing? Walker just watched that ball come in, watched it come in, and who was that ran on? Whoever that is, I think it's maybe one.
I'm waiting to see. It's still 1-0, guys.
My goodness. That is
terrible
such
defending.
bad defending.
Yeah. Walker
Mings
just
lets it go
watched
over his head, and Walker just stood there planted while the Danish player ran right around him to get in front. Free header in front of goal, about 8 to 10 yards out. 8 yards out, I'd say. No, 10 yards out, I'd say. But it was a poor header and went over. If that was towards goal, you'd have a lot of questions with Walker there, because that was shocking defending, and I mean shocking. Can't watch the ball in that scenario. Kyle Walker's lost his edge after his Prem title win with Man City. Kind of has gone downhill since then. Danish Mapper says, I'm Danish and I'm too over happy right now. Wait, listen, I wouldn't be surprised. How? Oh,
nothing in that.
Nothing
To me, you won the ball, but
they've given,
obviously said something to the ref because the ref went over to him.
They've given the foul because the studs ended up going on his foot on the follow through. But what are you just not allowed to tackle anyone anymore?
No, you're not. It'll be for
With
you.
Maguire's one, he quite literally raised his foot and his studs went into the guy's ankle.
Yeah.
All right, that's definitely a yellow. The Phillips just had a great tackle, and his foot was going towards the ground. But as part of the follow through, he clips the guy's ankle, and then that gives a foul again, which is yoy.
Well, in Denmark, have looked reasonably comfortable throughout the game. No mugs.
I don't think they're really looking for another goal, to be honest with you. I think they're just
they're
controlling the game.
No,
and
what I mean to say is that they're no mugs.
No, they're defending well.
Hoiberg just did a terrible pass out for a throw in.
Oh, Sancho's coming on. We're finally seeing a change after
Calvert-Lewin.
70 minutes. Oh, it was Calvert-Lewin as well.
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I said they both should come on. So this is going to be for Kane and Rashford, right? He's going to do.
Oh, Kane will definitely be one of the ones coming up.
I think. Okay. Let me think what he's going to do. He
8.
has to take Rashford off because he's taking 40-yard shots to nowhere. So that will be the swap for
Sancho.
And then Calvert-Lewin for Mount.
Well,
we need a goal.
It'd be nice for Rice.
We need a goal. He's got to do like a 4-2-3. You've got to have.
Yeah, let me know when that happens.
But when the two in the middle are two defensive midfielders.
Let me know when that happens.
All right, we'll see.
I hope you're right.
This is what I would do is take off Mount and Rashford to bring on Sancho and Calvert-Lewin. Because then you have Sancho, Calvert-Lewin, and Kane as a front three. And then you've got the two DMs for cover. Because Phillips seems to go forward a little bit. So he could come forward a bit more. And they seem to be doing a double pivot with Rice and Phillips. Like what we do with Winks and Højbjerg. One goes forward, one comes back.
Yeah.
But in that scenario, Winks is a centre mid. And Højbjerg is good. So it's like, what,
if he takes Phillips off now, I am done.
We need to turn the stream off if he takes Phillips off. I would like him to take Rice off because I think Rice and Rashford have been poor. Yeah, I would like him to take both of them off. I don't think he will. I think he'll take Rashford off. I can't see him taking Rice off because we're already down to 10 men. So I don't think he'll want to take off
Phillips again. Another great challenge.
Yeah,
very important.
He's definitely the best player today.
Here comes the substitution. Let's see.
Oh, is there a flash of a number there? Number 9, Kane.
got to be Kane. He won't. I want him to keep Kane on, but I also want him to take him off.
Yeah.
From a Spurs point of view, I want him to
So
take him off.
there you go. Rashford,
That's
Calvert-Lewin. That's the first one. We got what?
Yeah,
We're 50% right. There's 20 minutes left of the game. Just about.
Come on.
Come on.
Be sensible.
Who is it? It's Mount.
Mount.
I was right.
There you go.
He's taken off Rashford and Mount for Sancho and Calvert-Lewin. So we're playing 4-2-3. Thank you very much. I accept your apology.
I don't think he's. I bet he doesn't change it. Oh,
You can't have Calvert-Lewin right or left midfield. He's got to be striker. So
unless
unless it's fourth, no, but Sancho's not even a centre mid. So it's got to be 4-2-3. Can't be anything else. Sancho's not a centre mid. He can't play 4-3-2 unless he's like playing in an attacking mid role, maybe. Oh God, Henderson's coming on.
Yeah, we'll put Grealish with him.
Well, he's got to do 2 because you're only allowed to do it in 3 different occasions. Otherwise, we're only doing 4 subs.
Do any more then? We'll do 4 subs.
Oh, unless someone else is getting ready, we can't see if anyone else is. Although it doesn't look like it.
Denmark also doing a substitution. Braithwaite off. Vestergaard on. Has Braithwaite got English heritage?
He plays for who does he play for now? It's annoying me now.
Oh. So Phillips has just lost the ball.
It's probably the first time today. Oh God, Ericsson driving.
Bruno.
What was that? Who is that? They're number 11.
Awful.
Oh my God, Ericsson put it on a platter for him. 8 yards away from goal, pretty much by himself.
So Walker, it was Walker's fault that that Phillips lost the ball because he gave him a suicide.
Okay, not 8 yards out. Sorry, that's what we're talking about. It was about 12 yards out, but by himself in the box with an unbelievably shocking first, because he tries to have a shot first time. Wow.
I can guarantee you already they'll be giving man of the match to Ericsson.
Sisto was the one that did the mist. Oh, Ericsson's got to get man of the match, really.
Scored the penalty.
He scored the penalty, and the midfield's kind of been all right.
He's done some good set pieces. He's driven forward. Right, some of his shots have been wayward, but right. Pickford's got a ball.
Oh my God.
Nothing's happening.
Someone just tagged me in an article from last year, about a year ago today, September 2019, end of September. Tottenham have reportedly identified England manager Gareth Southgate as their top target to succeed Mauricio Pochettino. Thank goodness that didn't happen.
Yeah.
In fact, I would have said for that not to happen because I've rated him for uniting the youth in England in the World Cup, but tactically I've seen nothing good from him, really, for a long, long time. The only thing I've seen that's good, which I don't even know if it's down to him, it's probably from the coaches, is the corner strap.
We're not doing it
the
anymore.
Corner strap where we do the train of about 5 players behind you.
That's
the only good thing I've seen tactically, but no one does it anymore. But it got us so many goals in the World Cup. So it's like, why are we not doing it? I don't get it.
Well, that's what I like to see with Denmark. You can see that they've practiced their set pieces. 7.
Who's 7?
Who's 7? Rice.
Okay. Rice for Henderson, which is really a kind of like for like. All right, Henderson's a bit more, like I said before, he's a bit more of a centre mid. So can drive forward a bit more than Rice can, and a bit more of a leader as well. But it doesn't scream anything tactically different that which one. It's just a straight swap. And now we can't see Grealish come on or anyone else come on because
assuming that it's only on 3 occasions.
I think that's always been the rule. I think it's for all the competitions. I'm pretty sure you can have 5 subs, but they have to be on 3 occasions, and we've done 4 on 3 occasions. So, well chested down by Calvert-Lewin. That's a foul. We'll take the foul. Thank you.
Yeah, get up, Kane.
Yeah, no injuries, please. Højbjerg straight over to him saying, please don't be injured, please don't be injured, please don't be injured, please don't be injured.
Get up, Harry.
What's up, Spencer? Welcome.
So
was that Delaney? Delaney, you bastard. Clipped his right ankle. That's a great chest down from Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, yeah.
But that's exactly what we've been missing, though. Like, Kane had no support whatsoever up front. You bring on a second striker already, straight up chest down to him.
So Ericsson's chatting to Kane.
It's
What Kane saying?
like, you're not scoring this. Step away. Although it doesn't even look he's going to.
Surely.
This is. Why am I seeing Henderson over this ball? I would quite like to see Reece James take this.
Yeah.
I think Reece James has got a decent shot.
Surely it's not Henderson.
It should be Kane. Like, out of any of the players, it's got to be Reece James.
Who's Kane?
He's in the wall. This is what I'm saying.
What?
Kane takes our attacking free kicks a lot of the time.
Well, they did that the other day. Was it for us?
Who said no one said shut up, Kane.
So Kane's good at getting the.
That's got to be Reece
bounces
James.
Off the keeper.
Got to be Reece James. Oh, the goat alert said shut up, Kane. Right. That cannot be Henderson.
Faking to take it.
Yeah,
surely.
you can't have that stance and take the free kick.
Yeah.
Reece James, top left. Oh, very good effort. Yeah, I think it actually might have clipped the top of the bar. Has he saved it? I thought he clipped the top of the bar. Did he get? He must have got fingertips to it. It's annoying. It's kind of. Oh, he does. It doesn't even hit the bar.
I think it would have hit the bar.
I think it would have hit the bar as well, but it might have come back out to the players.
Yeah.
Rather than
Phillips is good, man. He even takes the corners. He's not just
a standard.
Oh, we're doing the four players together. They did it. No,
Someone, no! Oh, huge claims for a handball there by every England player. Nothing given. No VAR to check it. So there's no point even thinking about it now. Oh, well done, Tyrone Mings. What a Mings. Nice. Come on, Harry. Delaney's on the back foot. Oh, he goes left foot but slips over. There was a huge shout from about 8 England players there calling for a penalty when I don't know who was doing the little toe bounces to try and flick the ball through towards the goal. I want to see a replay of this. Go on. Is it Kane heads it down? It's Calvert-Lewin and Cody. Oh, I don't know where any. I think he's saying their number 5 clipped Cody. Okay, I don't think there's anything in that. Hold on, let's see this again. Nah, there's nothing in that. No. Nah, nothing. Nothing at all on that. So made the right decision that time. No penalty.
80th minute.
10 minutes to go. Well, 10 minutes plus the added time to go of the match. This team that's playing now is so much better than the team that started.
The team started, yeah.
If you add like one more player that goes into that midfield, say, I don't know, Grealish. That would actually be a very good England team.
Yeah. To have
Kane, Calvert-Lewin, Sancho, Grealish behind them,
and Henderson,
and then Phillips and Henderson, and then a back 4 of Reece James, Mings, Cody, and then okay, at the moment is Walker. It should be an actual left back, but we don't have one available right now. That's actually a pretty solid England team.
Should have played Saka, though, couldn't he?
Yeah, he could have played Saka. He's on the bench.
That's the one. Saka.
Saka. But he's more of a left wing back because he's actually a winger. He's like, well, they've done what we did with Rose.
He played everywhere, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, there's no denying he could do left back, but he's definitely more attacking.
Left back and right wing.
He's definitely more attacking than he is a defender. Grealish is man of the match for England. Yeah, he's still man of the match even by sitting on the bench. Kane is better than Mbappe. Nice one, Harry. Yeah.
Right, I'm going to switch the heating off because I am roasting.
Are you? I'm still cold. Well, not cold, but oh god, a bit of a ricochet on the edge. Easy. Does it? Easy does it. How are we doing, guys? 260 people in here right now. What have we managed to get up to? Did we get the 250 mark on the likes? We are at 248. Come on now. I literally need a couple more people. Over 260 of you in here, which means a lot of you probably haven't liked this video. If you could leave a like, that'd be much appreciated. And subscribe down below if you're new. We just hit 62,000 subscribers. We're trying to overtake the Spurs capacity. We need 340 more to go, or 300 more to go. But it's actually being increased by another 500. So we need 800 more. and we'll have more subscribers than the Spurs Stadium.
I think you love that we got the planning permission for that at a time when you can't
afford to do anything. Yeah.
You can't have
Or
anyone
go to the
at
game
stadium.
even, yeah.
But, I suppose they still need to be able to do the building work.
Liam,
Where are they putting those extra seats?
you tell me. I don't know where they think they're putting these seats.
Up where the Cockerel is, where we went for
Yeah.
the Sky.
I would happily watch a game from there as long as it's not raining. I think I saw something I was going to read out a second. I think I've lost it now. Damn. Oh, yeah. Liam asking if I'm streaming the Spurs game on the weekend. Of course.
Oh, yes.
You think I'm not going to stream the first game that Gareth Bale's playing?
Coming back. For sure.
Son, Kane, Bale. Son, Bale, Kane. It's actually going to be mental. Such an amazing team on Sunday. And Dyer can't play because he's injured. Unless it's fake.
I mean, how injured is he?
Who knows? They sent him home because he's injured.
That's because Mourinho told him.
Up the Bale.
We're back. Oh, how good is this Harry Kane geezer?
Oh, never a foul ever. Kane with an unbelievable touchdown.
So bad.
Ref is useless.
It's a Spanish ref as well. I would have thought he'd be better than this.
What world is this a foul?
Where's the foul?
Where's the foul? Explain this to me. Højbjerg's watching like great tackle, Kane. This ref is delusional.
Jesus.
So all we can hope for is really an equaliser, which is looking hard to come by. 7 minutes of regular play left. I'd imagine they add on maybe 2 minutes. Probably 3 with the amount of substitutions.
That'd be 3. Yeah, 3 or 4 tops.
It's almost like they're not allowed to add less than 3, even though nothing's happened. Dana's asking for how long have you supported Spurs? Since birth. Right, my dad's brought it.
Oh, yes.
Onto
Both
me.
of us since birth.
Yeah. All because of my granddad or your dad.
So between us, it's 88 years, 87 years, something like that.
Wow.
That's scary.
Who would be our Cypriot team? Is it Applewell?
Omonia.
Talk, Phillips. Oh, come off it, man. He just bodies him. Oh, he's actually booking Henderson as well for chatting to the ref. Ha! Oh, God. You guys have season tickets when there is no COVID? Yeah, well, we have season tickets when there is COVID because Levy makes you pay for it anyway. So we've
strangely quiet about that, haven't they? Recently?
We've paid 20% of our season ticket, despite the fact that we can't go to the games for a long time, and that's non-refundable either.
Sorry,
didn't you read that in the thing? The 20%, the deposit is non-refundable. So if we're not going to play this season, we've just lost 20% of a £1,000 season ticket. Or it's written.
They can change their mind though.
Yeah, right. We've got a stadium to pay for, mate. Good luck with that. And Gareth Bale. That's the only reason we're able to afford him is because we paid 20% of our season tickets. Oh, it's a good little ball out to... Oh, come on. Denmark winning the ball back now. Who is number 5 just driving forward? Like a madman. Oh, he says that one's the ball, isn't it? I thought that was a foul more than any of the other ones. Oh, come off it, man. How is that not a booking, though? Like, he clearly just went to nick his legs because he was running through him. So how's that not a booking? Oh, my God, he's booking Phillips. Oh,
Phillips for telling him that he's so-and-so. Yes.
This referee is useless. Gives a penalty that wasn't a penalty. Giving yellow cards to players that were never yellow cards. And look, he's purposely gone to taking Kane down there.
Ridiculous.
And he's not even been put. Yeah, Kane's baffled.
What did Phillips do? Oh, nothing.
Oh, yeah,
right. The ref was looking the other way.
The ref wasn't even looking.
He was looking the other way. Wow. That's madness.
I'm sorry, you say Spanish. This ref either has to be Danish or French. for it to be going against England this much.
He's had a bet on this game. Trippier put him up to it. Right.
Oh, Reece James's touch is so nice, you know.
Yeah, he's looking class.
Come on, Sancho, what can you do? You know what?
So whip it in. Oh, what are you doing?
Unpopular opinion, but well, to be fair, this is more of a statement, but it could potentially lead to an unpopular opinion. I haven't seen Sancho do much for England with all this hype about him being this world-class generational talent. Yes, for Dortmund, he's smashing it. Don't get me wrong. Smashes it for Dortmund. I have yet to see him having a good game for England. Of all the England games I watched, which have been all of them the past year, I have not seen him have a good game for England. Or well, sorry, not a good game, but nothing that suggests to me that he's going to be a world-class player. That everyone's saying. Like, it's, I don't know, man. It doesn't seem to. You know, with players like, you know, with players like Bale's obviously the easiest example we can use, but you know, like players like Bale, where you know they can change the game. Like, they can change the game. They can lead the game from the front line, and just like, Reece James is just mugging them off.
Bobo's gone off, by the way, 88th minute.
Okay, good. I don't know what team is bad, but there you go.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, players like that, even like Sonny. Son can change a game on the wing for us, and obviously carry South Korea with how he plays. I have yet to see Sancho do that once for England.
Oh, who took that? It's terrible.
Oh God, another one on the break again. Oh, we got this. It's got a loss written all over it. I can't see it. We haven't had any chances. I can't see us getting anywhere near unless we get a corner and
complete fluke.
Try and fluke a penalty or something.
Exactly. The only chance, I was going to say that, the only chance is somehow we get it into their area. And the ref gives a pen for nothing again. But I was going to say it's totally Maguire's fault, but it's totally Southgate's fault for the team that he selected today. He's looking much better now.
Yeah, because he's managed to put on better players. Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't know what I'm thinking is. It's a friendly kind of, even though it's not.
But it's not though, and he's not even like.
You want to win the Nations League.
And he's kind of taking it seriously because it is like it's his first team. It's a weird one, but.
Right, we've got a free kick in our half. And Pickford's about to launch it up into the area. Mings has gone up. All the centre halves, Cody's gone up.
Oh, you've got to. We need a goal. It's the 80th. It's nearly the squad. We're in the 90th minute, and that's still.
That's a lovely ball out by Phillips.
That's a good ball. He's got to keep it in because I think Calvert-Lewin. Go on, Harry's in the box. Good ball, Cody. Oh no! The number 4 just blocked. It was heading towards the left side of the goal. I think it was on its way in.
It's very close.
Oh, Phillips. How is his pulse not getting booked, man? Is he winning a yellow or something? Because, oh man,
what a ball in by Harry.
It's number 4. I think it's Kier. I think Kier. Yeah, that's heading towards the left side of the goal, and Kier just heads it clear.
Close.
No, that's definitely going in. Oh, this angle's not going to show it. It was definitely going in on the left side, but kind of gutted, man. That was a really good effort. Reece James and Kane delivering good balls into the box. Yeah, Kier with the clearance inside the 6-yard box.
That's not bad. It took us 91 minutes to have a decent chance. Okay, Denmark just launching it upfield.
Paddy Power tweet is perfect. Looks as if Gareth's revolutionary tactic of playing most of his best players on the bench isn't going to work on this occasion.
Thank you. So it's not just us that has that opinion.
Yeah.
They put it so much better than us.
So much better. I love the Paddy Power account. So good. I thought it was,
Walker's about a punch
I thought it was for full time. I was really baffled then. 1.5 minutes to go.
of the injury time.
Not looking hopeful.
We're about to launch it again. This time a free kick in their half, and Pickford's still taking it. So launching another one up. All the centre halves got up.
Come on, this is literally pretty much the last chance. We've got 1 minute left now. On the halfway line, Pickford's got to get this onto like Mings' head or something. Oh, what on earth was that?
Basically went along the floor.
That is absolutely pathetic.
I was about to say, why have you got a goalkeeper taking that free kick?
Yeah, I knew he was going to give the foul against Kane there as well. Referee's a joke. Oh, Southgate's got to go, to be honest with you. Like, I hate calling our managers, but if this is his plan for the England team, well, there isn't a plan for the England team. He just plays 7, 8 defensive players and is expecting a result when you're playing Denmark at home. Like, come on, man. The bench is so much better than the first team. And like we said before, the team that is made up of the bench, because there's 11 players on the bench, is better than the team that he fielded today.
Yep.
Baffled me. Is that what bemuses me? Bemuses me.
Right, we've got 1 second left. Come on.
Does Denmark deserve the win? 100%. I mean, you didn't. It's weird. You didn't deserve the penalty, but you deserved the win because we were awful.
Yeah.
And you played well. So, full time, 1-0. That is an absolute disgrace.
Shocker.
No one from the FA can watch these games and think Southgate's got a clue of what he's doing. No one, surely.
There you go. There's a good shout. Poch for England.
Yeah, he's going Man United next week, mate. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Do you know what they're doing? They're actually throwing Ollie under the bus.
See, I do not understand this, right?
Oh,
I know all the players are tested, but still, why are you shaking hands with the opposite
The opposing players, yeah.
I just don't get it. Just don't do it. You're all breathing heavily. You've just played 90 odd minutes of football. Why? Let's touch each other.
Yeah, it's not even the spuds; it's full palms.
it's just mad. I don't get it. And they know the world.
Oh, that was boring, man. Whoever said it wasn't, it was. That is tactically just wrong from England.
It's not the elite of football, and it's supposed to be.
Yeah. Think about how well we were playing in the World Cup compared to now. It's a disgrace, really. And I'd argue the squad's actually better now. Like, the overall squad is better. But I don't know. It's just... I don't know. It's just ridiculous. Southgate's lost the plot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Can we boo him as there's no one there to boo him?
Reece James red. What are you talking about? Yeah, that's fine. England are not an elite footballing nation. Well, I mean...
No, I agree.
In the sense of us not winning anything. Yeah, definitely. We definitely overhype everything. Massively.
Oh, yeah. Then we've got the skillful players.
No, but you can't also then say we shouldn't be in the conversation of...
So hold on, we've gone from first to
third. Because Denmark beat us. Because we're on exactly...
Wow.
Oh my God, we're almost... It's only the goals for which has put Denmark above us. We've got the same points, same wins, same draws, same losses, same goals against, but Denmark have scored 4 and we've scored 3. So we're third. Well, the good news is Iceland can't catch us up, so Iceland are relegated from the group. Because if I'm not mistaken, I think there's only 2 games left. So
surely Belgium are going to play Denmark next.
Yeah.
So who the hell do you want Denmark to beat them, but by not as much as we beat Iceland?
Yes. Yeah.
Here we go. Super Sunday. Tottenham versus West Ham, 4 p.m.
Oh, yes. We'll be here.
What we want.
We'll be streaming live at 4 o'clock, actually, because the game kicks off at 4:30. So 4 o'clock.
Oh, we can watch you on the...
Oh, my God.
I've got a Harry Potter.
There's Harry Potter on the screen.
Sky Cinema.
How dare you?
Yeah. Right. Let's see what they've got to say for themselves.
What can you say? We were rubbish. Defensively terrible again. Wasn't a penalty, but they got it anyway. Straight down the middle. A lot of power.
Yeah. I want them to absolutely lay into Maguire.
No, you have to. None of this. What's the road? No, what's the phrase? None of this rosy. No, there's a phrase like that, isn't there? Where you're like kind of like beating around the bush.
Yeah.
None of that. None of that. You just got straight to the point. Maguire was pathetic today.
Bounce on.
Wins for Scotland and Wales, but defeat for Northern Ireland today.
So, yeah, let me stick it on Sky News rather than Sky News. Sky Sports News. What's it called? Yeah. Norway.
Yeah,
won
Norway.
Northern Ireland.
That was 0-0 at half time.
Poland 3, Bosnia Hertz. So what's it? Neil.
Bosnia Hertz. So what's it?
Iceland 1, Belgium 2. Iceland are relegated, as you said. Portugal 3, Sweden 0.
What's France, Croatia saying? What are those ones?
I don't know yet. Norway 1, Northern Ireland 0. Romania 0, Austria 1.
Turn on the bell song. Okay, we'll do this in a second.
Scotland
We're
1.
just checking up on the scores of everything.
Czech Republic 0.
Oh, wow! Slovakia were 2-0 up against Israel at half time, and they lost 3-2. Well, Israel won. Wow, what a comeback. Turkey 2-0. I think Serbia were 1-0 up at half time.
Yeah.
Milinkovic
Russia 0,
Savic.
Hungary 0.
Wales beat Bulgaria. We don't know who scored.
Finland 1, Republic of Ireland 0.
My God, Republic.
Really?
You know, Ireland haven't won a game
Finland?
in all year or something like that. Or something ridiculous.
Greece 0, Kosovo 0. Moldova
brilliant.
0, Slovenia 4. Here we go. Where are we? Belarus 2, Kazakhstan 0.
Yep, exciting.
Lithuania 0, Albania 0.
Oh,
I know you were waiting for that.
France beat Croatia 2-1.
That's latest. That's not final.
Oh, yeah, because the whole thing's not red, is it? Oh, so it's still going.
That's still playing.
So they equalised, and then Mbappe's scored in the 79th minute. You like to think it's nearly finished.
Yeah. Don't forget North Macedonia drawing 1-1 with Georgia.
Oh, yes.
You need to know that.
Italy drew 1-1 with Netherlands. That was unchanged from the half time, I believe, unless that was already the full-time result. I can't remember.
Result. So.
Oh, would you look at that? Denmark beat England 1-0. Never would have guessed it.
100th appearance. It was Ericsson for.
Oh,
Denmark.
really? Only fitting he scores. Jay Williams was the one that scored. Oh, 85th minute, Wales scored to beat Bulgaria. Ben Davis with the dub.
Davis.
Our future player, Roden. Did he play? Must have done. He's their best centre back, isn't he? Apart from Ben Davis. In World Cup qualifiers, Brazil beat Peru 4-2, and Peru had 2 red cards. Peru were winning 2-1 as well. Where is the Wales? Yep, Joe Roden played the whole game. It's good. That's good. Ethan Ampadu played centre back. That's interesting, considering he's a centre mid.
So Maximin signs a new.
I saw
it
on Twitter.
6 years.
I saw it on Twitter before the game.
Wow.
That's a huge deal. One, because they can either sell him for loads after, and two, he's getting a payday.
He is.
And he's sorted. Prem for the next 6 years, at least.
That is just mad.
He's sorted himself out there right. Well, I don't think there's really much more we can discuss about this. That was absolutely shocking. Maguire has once again proven that he is useless. And we need to stop this whole, if you play for Man United, you get in the team nonsense, because, I mean, Man United are relegation fodder right now. So why would you do that? And yeah, a very lackluster game when you, again, don't play Grealish for the second game in a row, an important game in a row. Is it not a coincidence that we absolutely annihilate Wales with players like Grealish and Calvert-Lewin playing? And then he just doesn't do it for the serious games. And we just so defensive and boring.
Yeah.
5 at the back and 2 defensive midfielders. Are you mad? You set up like that if you're playing against France in the final of the World Cup.
Yeah.
That's how you set up in that scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
Not against Denmark at home.
Yeah. When you're top of the league. And
Top of the
you just
league.
need to win the game.
And now we're 3rd. Although I'm kind of glad we're not top of the league because I don't really want us to go into that competition next October. It's a bit pointless. But yeah, right. We're going to leave you on with the Gareth Bale song that I directed, edited, filmed. Miche Artist performed and wrote this track. And you best believe I'm going to be opening Sunday's stream against West Ham with that because that should be Bale's first game back for Spurs. All right. So rather than dwell about this rubbish England result, we're going to leave on a positive note here, especially for you Danish fans that are new and might not have seen this and new to the channel. Make sure to subscribe if you're a Danish fan as well, just new to the channel because we've got plenty of streams coming up. And yeah, I guess we'll see you in the future. So yeah, check out this song. Let me know what you think of in the comment section below. And we'll see you guys in the next stream. So my FIFA stream on Friday. See you Friday evening. Laters, people.
Bye.
Unbelievable scene, I couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's going to be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings. Couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's going to be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings. Yo, it's been a long time, but he's come back home. I know that he's gonna do bits and he's only back here on a season loan. They took too long to announce it. I was in my house just biting my nails. But when I saw them vids on the socials, I was on my way just driving to Wales. When I saw him walk in the stadium, I can't even lie, I had to wipe some tears. Had to take time just to process this, cause I can't even believe that he's here. How many things did he win when he was playing back there for the Spanish Giants? Guaranteed that he's gonna do big things for the club, cause there's no one like him. I was tired of hearing all the talk and I didn't want to hear it unless it was facts. I was always seeing all the chat that was going on the net, but it was always gas. Haters always want to talk about how he's turned old and this and that. But anyways, let me not even talk about all of the chat, cause my guys come back. I couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's gonna be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings. Couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's gonna be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings. We've got 2 top players coming in and they're really coming here just to cause some damage and that. Should've seen what we did to Southampton when we really just started scoring goals for the bands. Son, Bell, Kane, think about them when we're playing up front. I feel so sorry for all of the guys that are gonna have to play when they play against us. We've gone so long without no trophy, now I'm just hoping that he can end suffering. I link all my guys for a drink and they always wanna say that our cabinet's buffering. I don't wanna hear that our team ain't Champions League, cause that really will change. I never wanna hear that our chairman can't spend peace cause he can make change. I couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's going to be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings. Couldn't stay cool in the slightest when I saw all of the videos pouring. Now I just want to see the rest of the season. I know that he's going to be scoring. Real talk, I really missed Bell. It didn't feel real when he left for Madrid. But now he's paid Bell for Bell, so now I'm just gassed that he's back for the Kings.